My name is Lin Yuan. I was a past life programmer, reborn back in 2009. On the day college entrance exam results, I refused to retake the exam. With game script, I made my first particle. Later I developed farm assistant and Baotao butler. Just a few months, my company valued over 3 billion. It caused investor frenzy. But I never expected Alibaba meant to invest in me would actually stab me in the back.
Mr. Lin,
How is it going?
investment still under discussion. Over at Alibaba, they want to embed our software directly into the Miao Miao seller backend. Sign a 3-month service contract.
Okay.
Also, your assistant candidate has been selected as per your requirement. Male, young, steady, with relevant experience.
Have him start tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Lin, for data stability during Double 11 period and avoid interface crashes, we need security assessment of your underlying architecture. Security assessment. Send us core source code package and database schema file to us. Specialists will optimize it.
Think I'm a 3-year-old. Security assessment. Once I send the source code, Alibaba can copy it in 3 days. Then tweak UI a bit and launch as new software. Don't bother. Our servers already passed stress tests. If there are any issues, we'll handle them ourselves.
Mr. Lin, this is not a suggestion. It is a procedure. If no cooperation and interface goes wrong later, or we get rate limit, we take no responsibility.
No problem. Routine maintenance, UI updates, and non-core module development. 2 teams handle those separately. But anything involving the core DLL library and high-level database privileges, no one touches those. Except me.
Lock it in black box. How debug? What if it throws an error?
I'll give you API docs. Just make calls. Don't study the logic behind. Meeting adjourned. Everyone, get input. Get ready for Double 11.
Understood, Mr. Lin.
The core. Keep it in-house.
So this is Lin Yuan, right? Heard so much about you. Truly impressive, young man.
Principal, what brings you here?
Finest student Jin Kai ever had. Of course, I came to see you.
Don't worry, Lin Yuan. The school will fully support your entrepreneurial venture.
Our campus, business incubation base,
Best spot for you.
and for future honors, scholarships, we'll prioritize you as well.
Thank you, Principal. Also, I probably won't be at school very often from now on. For attendance, appreciate if you could.
Cut me some slack.
Company ramping up, and I'm extremely busy.
No problem. These are minor issues. Exceptions for special cases. Your attendance waived. As for credits, I'll have to approve them specially. Focus on business. Bring honor to school.
The data came out. The merchant butler from Retake lived for just a week, and the number of merchants on board went from 30,000 to a surge of 198,000. Paid conversion rate, impressive. Though most merchants get a 7-day free trial. The retention rate, the trial ends, is as high as 95%. Now active, Taobao sellers is roughly between 1 million and 2 million. A conservative estimate, 1 in 10 core merchants are using it. What about that long-term payment app?
Rejected. Lin Yuan applied to enable yearly, quarterly payment channels to lock customers in for a year. We cited the system upgrade and set temporarily unsupported, only giving him a monthly subscription option.
How did he react?
No reaction.
Well, he is a smart guy. Knows when to push and when to back off.
Mr. Ma, the marketing department is asking to send over the source code for security audit. He flat out refused. Said it is a trade secret. Worry about it.
You guys, don't treat others as fools. If he sends you source code, would you, in his shoes, send it over? You wouldn't help him optimize it. You just rebrand it. Claim it is Alibaba's. I bet you'd even say your team worked day and night on it. Then come for credit. All right, as long as the result meets expectations, that is fine. Our biggest enemy now on every platform. This product must have its value. Squeeze to the maximum. Meanwhile, ensure we handle single-stage traffic. Handle the traffic surge. Tech team, step it up. Our in-house ERP needs to be ready before December. One single stay is over, as long as our system tests are fine. Start termination process.
Company is hiring more, and we need more space. It is perfect timing to move into the college student entrepreneurship. We save costs. Director-san, this is the space for me.
This floor, 500 square, all yours, though empty now. But you're first in a benchmark company. The district has already planned for Metro Line 2 next year. This is the core area. If you deliver, this building will be yours. I've arranged it.
Brother-san, rest assured, I won't let you down. By this time next year, I'll have this building all with Retake sign. Dear leaders, I'm green, so I'll trouble you often. Let me drink first to show my respect.
Guy, let's all have one together. This young brother of mine here, in our department from now on, we need to look out for him. Let's all have one together. Brother, work hard. I'm counting on you.
Brother Song, rest assured, Baotao merchant assistant, though profitable now, is easy to replace. Keep developing new projects and going forward. It is the era of mobile internet. I remember now, early App Store days, there was a game called Angry Birds. That little red bird would go on to create hundreds of millions of dollars in value, even movie spin-offs, theme parks, and merchandise. This game was developed by Rovio, a Finnish company. Before, they made 51 games, and all of them bombed. Only this one succeeded. The team coasted. Now, Rovio could probably be had for a few hundred for controlling sake, or buy outright. Once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We can't afford to miss it. Han Yun, come to my office.
President, you wanted to see me.
Han Jie, you're from a foreign company. Do you know anything about foreign exchange?
A bit. Back at the foreign company, I handled cross-border settlements. President Lin, on business involving overseas.
Convert some funds into US dollars or euros. What are the options?
President Lin, this is complicated. Our country's currency, very hard to get out. Due to exchange controls. Why is the US dollar called gold? Pegged to oil. And gold, global hard currency. But our currency is pegged to domestic goods and labor. International liquidity, limited. Do business overseas, you need US dollars.
I need some US dollars now. About 1 million. Enough cash flow.
Books currently show under 5 million in liquid assets. Because Alibaba's payment system, after clients pay us, we don't get the funds until the next. So a lot of capital tied up. But based on this month's sales performance, we should receive around 34 million payments next month.
I need, by late December, to get no less than 1 million USD in foreign exchange. To make this happen, what should I do?
First, if $1 million, each person per year has a $50,000 convenient FX quota. Use company employees who are trustworthy, borrow IDs to exchange at bank. With a few dozen people, you can piece it together, the fastest and most convenient. Second, for direct payment transfers for long-term overseas investment, you must set up an offshore company in Hong Kong or the BVI.
Tell me more details.
Each transaction has details. Must file taxes. For transfers of this amount, there must be a proper transaction application. Foreign tax audits are very strict. If in your personal name or through a domestic company, approvals painfully slow. Future earnings also face double tax, even as high as over 40%. But with offshore company, not only avoid taxes, but also freer capital flow.
Is registering offshore company troublesome?
Self-register takes about a month. Buy a ready-made shell. Can be done in a week. If you're sure, I can help you contact ex-colleagues from foreign companies.
Money is not an issue. I'll leave you to handle. The sooner the better. Must be compliant and legal.
Okay, Mr. Lin.
For now, Ali doesn't seem to have any long-term partnership plans. Leerp Baotao Butler is just a tool used to seize market share. One Singles Day ends and in-house system goes live. This will die out. Still too weak. The so-called profit is a joke. Forget it. Cross that bridge when we get there. Haven't been at school in a while. Back to class tomorrow, just to unwind.
Whoa! Lindsay actually showed up! Linja, you actually came to class. Thought old Zhang was bluffing.
Enough talk. Tonight, I'm treating. You pick the plate.
You bet! Time to bleed the rich kid dry!
Student Lin Yuan, you're here for class.
Yes. Hello, teacher. Just got out of class.
Principal Joe specifically mentioned your situation is special. You got an outside startup project.
That is a good thing.
But don't let studies slip completely. From now on, when you need leave, just come to the office and get my approval directly. No need to go through the formal process.
Thanks for your concern, Director.
I'll make sure to keep that in mind.
Go on.
Young people should hang out more. Remember to get back to the dorm early.
Damn! Linza, come clean with me. It's Principal Joe, your relative. Since when has Director Wang been this easygoing? And approving leave directly? That is just way too absurd. Oh my god. This must be 500 or 600 grand, right? I knew it. You're a secret trust fund kid, Linja. From now on at school, I'm sticking with you.
Hop in.
Mr. Lin, the offshore company paperwork has gone through.
Xiaolin, the university wants to set you up a model student entrepreneur. They'll feature you in the school paper and on the official website.
What do you think?
President, that is inappropriate. After all, it's still in early stages. I don't want to draw too much attention. The nail that sticks out gets hammered down.
Fine. You're not into it, so forget it. Not many young people these days can stay as grounded as you do. Let's put this on hold. We'll talk later.
Mr. Lin, the money has come in. Ali settled the payment, 49.5 million. Plus the previous balance, our liquid assets on books now exceed 50 million. Mr. Lin, at our current revenue scale, if we honestly pay the 25% corporate income tax, next month alone, we'd fork over 10 million, but we don't have to pay full amount. Using the University Entrepreneur Park and High-Tech Enterprise Director Song approved for us. We qualify for 2-year exemption, 3-year half reduction, no corporate income tax first 2 years, half for the next 3.
Good work.
You have full control of tax matters. I've only one requirement. It must be legal and compliant. I don't want to eat prison food.
One more thing, offshore company paperwork is done. But to open an FX account and transfer funds out, you need to go to Hong Kong in person. The bank there requires legal representative to sign in and provide fingerprints and iris scans. Only then the account activates.
Got the Hong Kong and Macau travel permit.
Secretary Yang already did it. Expedited. Already in your drawer. Also, I'll have company staff exchange for US dollars. Once your Hong Kong account opens, the 1 million USD here will transfer immediately under trade items.
All right. I'll leave right away.
You're back.
Trip to Hong Kong in 2 days. Exhausted.
President Lin, something's happened. The backend just received an email sent by Alibaba's legal department
What is the content?
about terminating the third-party software service cooperation agreement notice.
Get back to the company immediately.
Yes.
President Lin, this is from Alibaba's legal department. The notice they sent.
They cut off the interface.
Cut it off. All customers can't contact customers. Fail tell stores under quarantine review. The investment matter has also been completely shut down.
Alibaba is killing the donkey. After it,
It is possible the investment from the very beginning was just to buy time. So the tech department could copy my Baotao one day.
notify all department head. Meeting tomorrow morning.
Old one. Everything is done. The one new backhand has already completed a sign with Lin Yuan's database. Data stream forcibly cut off. All traffic diverted to us. You're really not reporting to President Ma. This is a direct breach of contract.
I told you, I take full responsibility.
Didn't President Ma tell you, make competing product ASAP?
It is the same either way. What do you have to worry about? Besides, I'm more than a month ahead of schedule.
Are you telling me Mr. Ma would actually blame me for that?
But no buts! If it weren't for your tech guy only getting it done today, we wouldn't have to pay that kid a single cent. Wang Qingzhe, don't you sit there making it sound easy. You know nothing about tech. That kid left in a security lock. If our tech team had pulled all nighters forget today. You won't go live next month either. All right. I'm thinking about the company too, you know. At the last meeting, Mr. Ma publicly humiliated me. I can't swallow that. A little company
Like an ant.
dares to be disobedient. This is the consequence.
Without a core moat, without any irreplaceable hard assets, relying on just a piece of software, just an information gap, in front of real capital, it is as fragile as paper. Lin, send out the notice. Everyone except and Wei Dong can take a paid vacation. This month's salary will be paid as usual. Anyone who wants to leave, get full month severance.
Yes.
Mr. Lin,
Sit down.
look on the bright side. Business is like this, cold and ruthless, and especially with a giant like Alibaba.
I understand.
If I'm not mistaken, you're here to say goodbye.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Lin, no need to explain. I understand. Since the project is gone, you're wasted here. You have nothing to apologize for. What is your next move? I'm heading back to the States. Gonna raise another round of investment. Losing to you in that startup felt like failure. Never been able to let it go. I'll give it another shot.
Well then, see you around.
Ali, this time I'll remember. Next time, I'll take you down.
Xiaoyuan is back.
Ma,
Glad you're back.
you haven't eaten yet, have you? Have your mom make you a bowl of noodles. I'll take one. Easy money comes fast and goes just as fast. Leeching off a platform, still under someone else's roof. Ali can break a contract once. They can do it again. Don't want to be held back. Need your own physical assets, your own IP, something others can take away or steal. Just a little hardship. Perfect timing. I'll use this chance to take a trip to Finland. Get Angry Birds sorted.
Mr. Lin, visa is ready. The ticket is booked for 2 p.m. today. The direct flight to Finland is only available in Shanghai. I'm already downstairs at your place. Whenever we can leave.
So you're going out again?
Yeah, a long trip. Wait till I get back. It is cold. No wonder fairy tales from Scandinavia. This cold weather, just stay home and make up stories. Phone cameras these days can't capture anything. Wait, they can't capture anything. It's because phone sensors, too small, too dark, and they're blind. But rear camera's Super Night Mode perfectly solves that. Super Night Mode, just multiple exposures, combined. Underexposed ones preserve highlights, the overexposed ones brighten. Stack the two together, get a clear picture. That is the HDR approach. No one's done this yet. Once this wave settles, another patented technology can choke phone makers by the neck. Excuse me?
Who are you?
I'm Lin Yuan. I emailed you about this before.
You're the one who called earlier. Mysterious Eastern visitor. Please, have a seat. Mr. Lin, what brings you here?
I'm a huge gamer. Though your company's games not well received in market, I really appreciate your design philosophy and physics engine. You guys are a group of geniuses undervalued by market.
You understand us. Those publishers, no idea what art is. All they care about is making money.
I'd like to commission you to develop a game for me. The budget is generous.
Thank you so much for your trust. But we have a project on hand now. At its most critical stage, before we finish it, we won't have bandwidth for outsourcing.
Can I take a look? I'm really interested.
Look. So the birds are angry. We use a parabolic trajectory to shoot birds from slingshot into pigs.
Mikao, this game, I really like it.
Really?
Sell it to me,
I'll sell it to you.
including copyright and source code and the rights for future development. A one-time buyout. You're a genius. You should keep going and create next great game.
How much are you willing?
What was the development cost of this game?
Roughly, including labor and time, about 100,000 euros.
$300,000, paid in one lump sum. Mikar, I flew from Huaguo, traveling tens of thousands of kilometers. I genuinely want your friendship. How about this? I'll add another 100,000. $400,000. This is already all my assets. If that doesn't work, then there is nothing I can.
Deal. You're like an angel sent by God.
Since we've agreed, let's sign contract now. I hope when this game becomes a huge hit later, Mikal won't want to kill me. A month ago, this place was bustling. Now it is empty. But nothing to be sad about, just the beginning. Definitely not the end. The technical threshold for Super Night Mode isn't high. Core is multi-frame compositing algorithm. Looking back at present with future eyes, the thinking's a dimensionality reduction attack. In this era, phone cameras have low pixels. Once the hardware catches up, beauty cameras and photo editing apps will all explode. I can write it in 3 days, but I can't rush to release. First, patent protection in the US. Looks like I need another US trip to register the patents.
Mr. Lin, I understand your request. You want to apply for patent on this tech of combining multiple photos.
I want to apply for invention patent, and I want to file provisional patent to lock in the priority date.
But Mr. Lin, software patents are reviewed very strictly at the USPTO. Your tech can be designed around. If we only file combining 3 photos, someone else could do combining 4 photos. And that get around your patent.
So what should I do?
We can register patent as method and apparatus on mobile device for continuously capturing multiple frames with different exposure parameters of digital images, and use pixel level alignment and tone mapping algo to synthesize a high dynamic range image and apparatus.
Will that get rejected? Isn't protection scope too broad?
So, you need me on this matter.
I will help you.
The filing receipt. Your priority date
Has been locked in.
In this era when apps are still free, or priced at 0.99, 0.99 is considered high. But those who bought Pineapple phone and still can't take good photos, those wealthy people simply don't care. Right time, place, and people. I have the timing. I also have the location. I need to maximize human factor. Once this wave settles, this HDR patent can choke every phone maker by the neck.
Pineapple.
4-star. And the rising Huami OV. Long as they want HDR on phones, they must call me daddy.
Mr. Lin, you're back. Mr. Lin, company was originally built by you alone. Starting over from scratch, I believe you can.
Don't worry, that matter's long over. Here on Serious Business Today, need to transfer to Cayman Islands offshore company account another $1 million. Also, for the Pineapple App Store, settlement and taxes, most cost-effective way to handle.
I figured it out. Pineapple takes a 30% cut. The remaining 70% if the registered entity is a U.S. company. Also pays federal and state taxes. But if you use or Cayman entity signs contract, fill out a W-8 form. After Pineapple takes its 30%, full amount goes to offshore account. Hong Kong uses territorial source principle. Foreign profits, tax-free. That's 70% comes back in full, not a penny.
Professional. You help me fill out this form.
Done, Mr. Lin. Once there is a sale, next month, Pineapple auto transfers payment to your offshore account. Well, Mr. Lin, from now on, our company's focus is
Gaming and software. I plan to focus temporarily on overseas markets. I'll notify you when plans are ready. During this time, you still work from home. Your salary will be paid as usual. No need to clock in at the office. Spend more time with the kids. When things get busy on my end, you'll have your hands full.
Mr. Lin. Don't worry about me. I think you're the anxious one.
HDR's been live over a week. Almost no one downloaded it. Zero online discussion, as if it never existed. Just wait. Right time, place, people. The people factor hasn't arrived yet. Angry Birds source code package arrived. Historically, this game topped in Finland and small countries, and then the UK operations director discovered, featured, blew up. Can switch regions for release. Watch the butterfly effect. But coding hand, post-launch maintenance, secondary development, who handles SDK integration, counting on Rovio unrealistic. Sells like crazy. What do they think? We don't have reliable technical staff. That group of old-timers we had before can't be used anymore.
Come in. Lin Yuan is here. Have a seat. Have a seat.
President, I won't beat around the bush. I want to set up technology R&D department. Urgently need about 10 people for a technical team. Our school, any talent recommendations?
Oh, Lin Yuan, you know we're a finance and economics college. Accounting and finance are strengths. No computer science program.
Well, any connections in this area?
From newest computer science college, Professor Wang Jianguo was a former colleague of mine. He currently has quite a few students under him. But for people who actually work, that might be tough. Grad students in research group belong to their advisor. If you poach entire team, get past the advisor first.
President, help ask around. Are there any graduates willing to take a job? Even 2 masters and 1 PhD or undergrads would do. As for Professor Wang, our ID department needs a chief technical advisor. Salary is negotiable. No need to come to office normally.
Just a nominal position. After all, school has rules. It is not convenient.
Everything can be worked out. With your connection, we don't even need to sign a contract. Due when time comes, your trouble compensation won't be short. 10,000 a month. What do you think?
That should be fine. Still need to discuss this with Professor Wang in detail. Once that is settled, I'll give you a call.
Okay. Sorry to trouble you, Principal.
Oh, Liu? Sure, there is no mistake. The audit passed. Every transaction is absolutely true, boss. It was Deputy Director Zhao Qilong who personally led the 49.5 million compliant and legal. 50 million in monthly revenue.
Our district, these years, has really been struggling.
This year's report finally gives us something to show the leadership. It is such a timely help.
Still months to New Year. It is like a godsend.
Exactly. And on top of that, the college student startup qualifies for national support policies. Owner only 19. We can put this together and report it to the province.
This Retake, who brought it in?
Boss, I did.
Very good. This is talent without mold. Our district has been lacking your bold vision. By the way, legal rep Lin Yuan only 19. Which school is he?
Jinan Uni of Juyan, right in our district.
Jinan Finance and Economics. That's second tier college.
Yeah, second.
Send letter to Jinan Finance and Economics. Say district wants research college student entrepreneurship. Name Lin Yuan specifically. I want to talk to this young man myself.
Be straight with me. What exactly does your company do?
Nothing much. Just software development.
Director specifically asked to see you. Be prepared. How big is your company in terms of scale? What is the revenue?
Not huge. Last month, a bit more than usual.
How much is a bit? Tens of thousands, or maybe 1 million.
50 million.
What?
To be exact, 49.5 million.
Colleagues, all old friends here. Keep it brief. No formalities. At today's meeting, we have a new friend. The head of Retake, Lin Yuan. Don't let Lin Xiu fool you. Just last month, Retake had a single month that almost hit 50 million.
Mr. Lin, say a few words to all.
Dear leaders, dear seniors,
Hello, everyone.
Retake wouldn't be here today without your support and help. I was just lucky to ride the wave of the internet, work even harder to run my company well, and fully cooperate with the work. Comrades, we're a major economic province, but in the internet sector, this area is low-lying. Over in Zhejiang province, they had Alibaba's Mr. Ma, $1 trillion industry. Guangdong has Tencent. Between the two of them, they monopolize the internet. And but this area is completely lagging behind. So for someone like Lin Yuan, a young person with potential, tech, and drive, district must give full support.
President Chen, you're both in software,
but your paths are different. You should learn more from young Lin Yuan. Don't just focus on headcount cost. Work on independent R&D, core technology. You're right to point that out. If I get the chance, seek advice from President Lin.
Lin Yuan,
Since the leadership has set you as a role model, you need to make a statement too. Next year, are you confident you can contribute more to district? Don't worry, leadership.
I'll do my best. Reach new heights next year.
Do my best. You need to give it. If you achieve results, even provincial or city level honors, I can get them for you.
Yes, sir. I'll give it my absolute all. Professor Wang, I've heard so much about you.
President Lin, you're too kind.
Professor Wang, President filled you in on the situation. I'm in urgent need of a technical team, about 10 people. The requirements aren't high. Practical experience, solid programming fundamentals. Most importantly, good character, someone reliable and steady.
President Lin, be honest with you. This year is special. The Ministry of Education, the National Unified Exam. The exam was really hard. Few CS majors go to grad school. Most people go straight to work. Fewer go for master's or PhD. Industry values, use. Start earlier, earns extra year. Ojo came to me, so I couldn't say no. I happen to have a PhD student named Zhang Zheng. He is from rural northern Jiangsu. His family is struggling financially, but his technical skills are solid. He is stubborn. He insists on getting a PhD. Wants to teach at university later, earn money to support family, and save up for a wife. If I let him lead and pick strong seniors from the senior class, a team of 10 is no problem. But Lin, about pay.
As long as they're reliable, money isn't an issue. Undergrads get 5,000 intern pay. PhD students get 8,000.
How much?
8,000, but one condition. Zhang Zheng has to sign a non-compete agreement with me. If he stays long-term, stock options later. I plan to groom as a core technical talent. If he is willing, his pay will only go up.
He has been with me since undergrad. I know him.
But after he graduates,
He wants academia. You can't force him. If you agree, then we're good.
free to come and go. But one thing, don't share my core data or company secrets with anyone.
Fine. Then it is settled. So, is Professor Wang reliable?
Pretty good. A straight shooter.
Went to the district meeting. How did it go?
Don't even mention it. Local businesses reported. I felt like a mascot, just sitting there for...
Well, I heard higher-ups think highly of you. They want you as a startup star. I was thinking the school should jump on that too. Maybe start a publicity class. Do a feature interview in the school. Get you outstanding alumni. Big poster. Hung right.
Please, don't. Principal, have mercy on. Last time, many recognize me. People still point fingers. If you report this, I won't even be able to go to class. The whole school will stare. I just want peace. If you go through with this, I'll have to transfer.
All right. Whatever you say.
No big deal at school. But district coverage, that is coming.
Then tell the district. When they do the report, don't name our school. Anyway, there are plenty of people. Many share the same name.
I can't control that. All I can promise you, hold off school coverage for now. But we'll report it after graduation. By then, you'll outstanding alumni.
Fine. After graduation, say whatever. I just want my college life to be simple. Thank you so much, Principal.
You got everything and still act cute.
All right, get out of here.
Still nothing. Pro HDR, only a dozen downloads in a week. Angry Birds in Finland, only 63. Angry Birds Past Life, spotted by a British editor. That is when it blew up. I can't remember. But still, it's not even a splash. Butterfly effect. At least this life's not a loss. Tens of millions in my account. Even if Bitcoin becomes worthless, it is enough to spend. But I'm petty. I hold grudges over small things. I can't forget Ollie backing out. I have to take him down. Group buying. End of 2009. Pyongyang Group hasn't been founded. The domestic group buying market's blank slate. No modes, no technical barriers. Means anyone can jump in. Whoever's fist's biggest calls the shots. But I have first mover advantage. I've got tens of millions in my account. Compared to Pyongyang Group start, I'm far better funded. Step 1. Develop the software. The era of smartphones hasn't fully arrived, but I need to position early. Step 2. Rapid expansion. Find a model that can scale fast. Occupy as many as possible. Step 3. Profit. Take a cut from group buying vouchers in store. But QR codes and dynamic pay codes haven't appeared yet. Implementing an idea is always harder than you think. Group buying brings more than cash flow. It is also the gateway that connects online and offline. Once smartphones are widespread, this is the first ticket to mobile internet. Whoever holds this ticket gets a seat at the future war table.
Oh man, I'm exhausted. Hey, Lin. Hold it right there.
You haven't paid back that $200 I lent you last time. Oh, debt's unsettled. No more credit.
Money talk hurts feelings. You have no idea how expensive everything is out there.
Taking a girl out to eat. Let's watch another movie. $200.
Won't even make a ripple. I'm just trying to contribute. Our dorms love mission, aren't I? Besides, when I eventually make it big, I'll definitely bring my bros. I'll introduce you to 8 or 10 underclass girls.
I can sponsor you, but I have questions. Answer me honestly.
Go ahead, Mr. Lin. Except for secrets about me, secrets nobody knows, can't tell. Other than that, I'll tell all, and I won't hold anything back.
When you go online, besides gaming, what else?
How you pick up girls?
What websites people around you use the most?
Didn't I tell you? I joined many freshman groups and the school network. No, wait, it renamed 2 months ago. It is Kongkong now.
Everyone's using it.
No shit. Anyone at school with a computer has a Kongkong account. Who doesn't play farm game? If you don't have an account, you'd be embarrassed to even say hi.
And look at old Zhang. When I'm not around, he even uses my computer. He logs into Kongkong for the class hotties pics. And at internet cafes even.
Besides gamers, everyone's just scrolling Kongkong.
Alright, get lost.
Today was so awesome.
At 7 in the evening, right at dinner time, it was packed. All young faces, but fancier restaurants didn't have much foot traffic. Students have limited spending. A month with just a few $100 in living. That is the norm. Cafeteria meals cost a few yuan. It is gov subsidized. School cafeterias aren't expensive. A food business won't take off now. We've got the channels. College students mostly hang out at Kongkong and QQ groups. School forums get some traffic. But how to connect all these? Smartphones aren't widespread yet. PCs are the main platform. But how to get people in on PC? How to place orders? How do we verify them? It is all problems. Bringing ideas to life is always harder than imagined. Boss, how much are these red Fuji apples?
$5.50 a pound. So expensive. Those are old stock. Freshly harvested apples. They're really crisp. If you don't want the expensive ones, bananas over there, $2.50.
The fruit business looks lively. Just selling water. Too much water adds weight. Too little, they get dry. Biggest cost isn't the purchase price. It is spoilage. This stuff at source, probably just over a yuan. At shipping, 2 yuan max. Here, more than doubled. Why? Every layer adds a markup. Because it has to cover rent, utilities, and labor, plus the spoilage rate. What if? We get a college students who think it organized. Negotiate directly with primary wholesalers. One person pays $5.50. 100 people pay $3.50.
1,000 people get the wholesale price. Trade numbers for lower prices. Use traffic to squeeze supply chain. Isn't that the Pinduoduo model?
For college students, brands and services are all fluff. Only pain point is being broke.
As long as it is cheap enough, let alone get them to group buy. Even if you ask them to run 2 laps around, they'd do it.
Hardest part is promotion. In 2009, no green circle, no friend space. Posting on Kongkong. Who knows you? Penguin posted an AD and got kicked instantly. Group buying score is people. No people, no volume. No volume, no low prices. A vicious cycle.
Endorsement. I'm a startup. Star with school is backing. Who'd think I'm a fraud? Official endorsement is a dimensionality reduction attack.
Also per dorm building, find a floor manager. They count people, collect money, deliver goods, give them commission, even 2 cents per pound. Poor students can still cover the whole building. Channels, street promotion, model. It is a closed loop.
Oh, Lin, why are you smiling so weird?
It's some girl sending you pics again.
Nice to have money.
If I had money, I'd have someone to chat with daily too. What brings you here so early? Are you in a hurry? Professor Wang's people. Don't worry. Old Wang is known for being thorough. He is picking up best candidates for you. Probably needs another 2 days.
No. Principal, here to report my thoughts. Our school made me a startup star, right? Figured I shouldn't just be a figurehead. Gotta make real contributions to the school. I want to start a project.
Let's hear it. What is your plan?
I'm going to sell fruit.
Sell what?
Fruit.
Xiaolin, are you serious?
Aren't you into software, high-tech stuff? How come now you're starting to sell fruit?
Right. I'm high-tech, selling fruit online. I'll set up a website. Our students log onto the website and group buy fruit. For example, Hongfushi charges $5. One alone pays 5. But if you get 10 people together, it is 4. Get 100, it is 3. More people, cheaper.
That is interesting. You're benefiting students. What has this got to do with school?
Just go ahead and open fruit store. Problem solved.
No, that won't work.
If I open it myself, I can reach a small area around me. But the internet's different. Log onto the website. Order anytime, anywhere.
So what do you need?
Help me promote. Stand by me. Vouch for me.
The school's broadcast station.
The playground.
The vending spot at the gate. I'll post ads. Need your approval, principal.
Promotion is the easy part, but a practical problem. How does the payment work? If he logs on and pays and something goes wrong, the school helped you promote, so I take the heat. The key issue is the price is dynamic. It starts at 5, then becomes 3.
How do you refund?
How is the accounting?
As for payment, already figured out. Cash on delivery. I'll compile the backend data every day. The next day, I'll truck fruit to the dorms. Claim with order number. They pay on site. That solves payment and shows the product. So they feel.
But how know who bought?
What if someone orders 1,000 and doesn't show up the next day?
This whole truck of pineapples. What if we're stuck?
That was hasty. I'm used to the late real name authentication. Forgot to steal wild growth. If no show problem unsolved. Group buying bottomless pit.
Young people, the idea is good. But stay grounded. Go back and think it over.
Student ID. Campus network port. Students use ID and the academic system password to place an order. The identity is locked in. Who orders but no show? Go to their dorm and find them. Stop.
Academic system data is highly confidential.
Student privacy is a red line.
You, a commercial company, connect the school database.
If there is a data breach.
Do I, as the
Want to keep my job?
I won't touch the data.
Do black box verification. Student information stays on the school server.
I only provide
An interface. ID and password correct. Then give a pass. Don't know who or where. Only go by student ID. If a dispute comes up, then we track them through the school. Technically, it is feasible. Ask Professor Wang.
Even if technically possible, what is the point?
your software company pulls in tens of millions a month. Even if this group buying works, selling thousands of pounds of pineapple daily.
How much can you make?
A few $100, $1,000.
For such a tiny scrap, is it worth all this hassle?
Indeed. In the principal's eyes, it is like a gold mining tycoon who insists on picking up empty water bottles. But I can't exactly say, President, I want to take down Ali. This is my first move. President, this is my strategy. Strategy?
My current software business, it's profitable, but it's unstable. The market always changes. I need cash flow from physical business. More importantly,
this model can be replicated.
President, think about it. This project, if our school succeeds in the pilot, we can replicate it too. Nanjing Normal University, Nanjing University of Posts, entire Xianling University town. Jinkai makes 1,000 a day. 10 schools. That's 10,000.
100 schools. What about nationwide?
That impressive. This is economies of scale.
Little things add up. By then, our school will be the birthplace of group buying for all universities nationwide.
The group buying industry leader.
You, the president who supports student entrepreneurship. Imagine the praise you'd get.
So, tell me. This project. Let's do it!
We must do it!
Broadcast station and bulletin boards.
I'll give you those!
The academic system.
I can arrange that!
Then I'll go prepare first.
President.
I'll come back when it is right.
No problem! Go ahead! I'm waiting for good news!
Why does it feel like I'd be tricked? You little rascal. Just follow the too good to be true from my past life. Using successful cases is always better than trying. Blind innovation is showing off. All the pitfalls. Someone's tested them for you. Just use them directly. Building a group buying page doesn't require any technical skills.
It's not hard. Piece of cake.
Angry Birds in Lanfan District, 36th on the free chart, 526 downloads. Better than before, but far from the historical trend. Pro HDR gets a few downloads a day, no buzz at all. Hey, fatty. I gave you a few $1,000 to get your driver's license. How's that going?
I'm practice driving. Just came out of driving school. About to eat.
Practice driving? Did you get your license? Did you pass the second road test?
Well, long line at the driving school lately. Instructor had something come up.
Enough, stop pretending. You blew it on internet cafes and pool and picking up girls, didn't you? Been playing Dungeons Fighter. Even bought a Sky set. Wang Lin. You think the money I gave you was for enjoyment? I gave you a position, told you to learn to drive, was to train you. This is how you repay my trust.
Sorry, Yuan. It's my fault.
If from now on you just want to drift through life waiting to die, I can give you a nominal position, pay you a small salary. But if that's all your dream is, I have nothing more to say.
I just think not much going on at the company lately, so...
Get your ass back here now. Sit.
President Huai.
Sit. Let me introduce. This is Wang Lin. Starting today, you do everything he says. Follow his lead. Learn well.
Hey, Brother Yang.
That stuff I asked you to organize. Is the material ready?
Lin. This is the research report wholesale market. Right now, there are 3 main nearby distribution hubs. The Shaguan fruit market. Great location, but it is a new faces get ripped off easily. Baiyunting mostly vegetables. Fruit volume is small. The third one is Jingnan Zhongtai Seafood Center. Opened earlier this year in Jiangning. Key government project. East China's biggest food basket. Well managed, with tons of supply. Trucks from all over the country unloaded there. Most important, they're in a price war for customers. Lowest wholesale prices. Widest selection.
Good. Let's go to Zhonghai.
Zone A, domestic premium fruits. Zone B, imported fruits. Zone C, vegetables. Let's head to Zone A, highest volume. This place, all loose fruit, mainly Dongshan Red Fuji, stable supply, but no credit. Over there, Fatty's Bananas is the market's top seller. Move dozens of tons daily, but you have to grab them. Come late. They're all rotten.
Boss, how do you sell these wholesale?
30 jin a box. Standard break, 180 a jin.
Write this down. Red Fuji 180. Bananas 120. Navel oranges 16. Snow pears 1. Sugar tangerines 2 flat. Competitor prices 350. And 6. 5 varieties. Stable products plus traffic drivers. That is it for now. Just these 5. I'll send you a detailed plan later. Just add these in.
Got it.
Wang Lin, hurry up. Get your driver's license. Stop fooling around. Got it? Company expands in days.
Don't worry, Yuanji.
What is Shaolin up to lately? Have you figured out the company's direction? Or are you planning to start some new high-tech project?
There is a new business, but not software.
Then what is it? Chips or internet finance?
Selling fruit.
Fruit? Shaolin, even if selling fruit, you can just do it yourself. Why come to me about this?
Director Song, take it easy. Let me finish. It is called OO Online. Using internet thinking, transform traditional retail. I'm planning a group buying site. Students log on to the site, form groups to buy fruit. The more people you get together, the cheaper the price. For example, pineapple. The fruit shop sells them for $5.50. With 100 in my group, get them for $3.50.
What do you need me to do?
Just one last step. I need a school to open up and access verify students' personal info. Let students use their student to log in to my site. But I don't want the data. The school server side only needs to return a verification or verification. Fail signal. I don't look at who the student is. I only recognize if a dispute really arises, then we can look it up through the school. This is a bit sensitive. I'd like to ask you to help me.
Report this to the leadership. This isn't my department. Involves personal privacy.
It's a bit tricky.
I don't need to obtain any student's personal information. I won't leak it. School still holds control. No data access. Technically safe. Just a verification mechanism. If no privacy leak, then I guess it's not out of the question. Have an implementation plan.
This document.
I'll hand it to leadership. Your district's model case, they're reporting it. As long as the integration you mentioned, no data leaks, it'll probably be fine. Thanks, Brother Song.
Sorry to bother you so early. It's about Lin Yuan, that young man. He recently started a new project at school. Says he wants a second venture. He just finished the proposal. Ran it by you for input.
That kid moves fast. Didn't I give him my personal number? What's the deal? Didn't come straight to me.
You don't know him. That boy is really sincere. He says you're busy handling major district matters. His little project is just in its infancy, and he's worried it's not mature enough. He thought coming directly would be a bother.
So he came to me first, asking for my advice. I think the idea is promising, but some details are still rough. These past few days, I've been back and forth with him, helping him refine direction. I feel it's finally presentable, so now I dare to bring it for you to take a look. Interesting. Even though the scope is small, it's a public welfare project, especially the group buying concept. If it is done well, it could really draw a crowd. This technical issue involves student data security. The Education Bureau might have concerns. What do you think?
Lin Yuan explained it specifically. It is called black box. Over at the tech department, I've already asked around. Lin Yuan's company doesn't handle any data and doesn't store student info, like using a key to open a door. The door opens, but the key stays with the school. And this model currently has no precedent in domestic university. If our district pulls it off first, it is the nation's first smart campus living pilot.
All right. The logic is sound. I'll have the district's department technicians verify the security again, as long as it doesn't leak any personal info or privacy of those involved. This project has my approval.
Yes, sir.
小雷啊, they approved it up top. The director gave direct instructions to allow this project to go ahead. Regarding the data port for identity authentication, the tech department says they need your software interface for security testing. If there are no issues, it can be activated immediately. Thanks for your support, Principal. Here is the website source code, the interface documentation, and the security statement. Since no technical issues, let's talk implementation. It is almost the end of the year. Best to show some results. This isn't just your business. It is the school's reputation too. What does the school need to provide?
First, I need people. Part-time on-the-ground promoters. They must be good-looking. Just standing there, a sight to behold.
You want a beauty pageant?
Handsome guys, beautiful matching uniforms. At the cafeteria entrance, outside the door, handing out flyers and fruit. That'd be a total hit.
Okay, I'll handle that.
Second,
I want to promote it. On the campus, give me a regular slot. Daily at lunch and dinner, saturation coverage. I've got the slogan. Want cheap fruit? Come to Taihuasuan.
Plus one more line. This is a student startup from our school. District backed as an agricultural assistant. Please support us.
But Principal, don't mention my name. Say it is the startup team.
All right. But for the ad, add one more line. The more people, the better the deal. That better reflects the group buying concept. Fits our mutual support theme.
No problem. The principal knows best.
Oh, but there is another thing. Regarding Professor Wang, the people have been arranged. Doctoral student with a few undergrads. I've already set up the meeting. Tonight, you'll be the host. Everyone gets together and finalizes everything.
Got it. I'll book it and call you.
Professor Wang, Principal.
Thank you for coming.
Did you get stuck in traffic?
Please, come in. Private room's all set.
The one I mentioned, doctoral student Zhang Zheng from rural northern Jiangsu. Down to earth and hardware. Solid technical foundation.
Mr. Lin, please make yourself at home. Working together from now on. Let's support each other. If you have any questions, just bring them up right away.
Lin Yuan, talk to all these students. They're willing to work under you. But let me be frank. These kids haven't had it easy. If your company fails down the road, only natural, they leave.
Professor Wang, don't worry. If my company doesn't succeed, that is my own failure. It has nothing to do with it.
For technical side, let Zhang Zheng lead. He managed projects under me. He's got good experience.
That is great.
So when do you think they can start working?
Tomorrow.
Lin Yuan Software once made 50 million yuan a month. Following him is the right move.
Gentlemen, since this is our first meeting, a small token of appreciation.
Think of it as a lucky start of work gift.
President, Professor Wang, just a small gesture.
Please don't think little of it.
Mr. Lin, tomorrow at 9 a.m., bring your juniors and report on time.
Yes, sir.
These students, starting tomorrow, my core tech team.
Morning, sis.
All here so early. I'm Han Yun, company finance, and I'll also be temp admin manager. Come to me for your pay stubs, expense reimbursements, need my sign. Come on in, everyone. Don't stand outside. Here is where we'll put sales and customer service. It is empty for now. This is the break room. The boss bought a big fridge. Help yourself to drinks. This is your tax turf.
With this setup, running Monster World, max out all graphics, right?
The boss said, a worker must sharpen his tools before he can work well. You tech guys, have it tough. This is the core server room. When Mr. Lin set up the local server setup, just for this room alone, spent nearly 3 million. And the line here is industrial grade, fiber optic. Broadband costs alone a pretty penny every year.
All right, everyone, everyone familiar with the place?
Since you've joined, we won't bother with
No cheesy oaths.
Let's just dive right in.
Zhang Zheng, your technical leader. I'll give you tasks directly, and you delegate them.
Mr. Lin.
First thing, this great deal page I just threw together last couple days. It is not polished yet. User interaction needs optimization, clean, sleek eye, vibrant colors. Most importantly, add student identity authentication, API interface module. I wanted the finished product ASAP beta version. This kind of external development
We have experience with. Should be able to wrap it up in 3 days.
Second thing,
inside this is
the Raging Bird source code, a game I invested in,
released on the Pineapple App Store.
Your job,
Set up local test, EMV. Keep an eye on backend user reviews
and bug reports. If there is a critical bug, fix it right away. Also work on localization pack
to optimize the gaming experience.
Got it.
Okay, let's get started. Any technical difficulties that you can solve, come to my office. I don't know a whole lot, but maybe I can help.
$100 a day. No way. Seriously.
My monthly expense is only 600. A few days. I'm rich.
Good appearance and temperament. Peking campus beauty queen.
Let's start.
Application form. Here for the interview. I'm a good fit for what you're looking for.
Classmate, for this position, need someone taller, not quite meeting requirements.
What is wrong with 1.6 meters? Am I considered? Do you think I'm fat? Let me tell you, today's beauty standards twisted. Someone like me in town would be a total beauty. No, Yang Huifei 知道, I look just like her.
Sorry, classmate, you really don't meet our requirements. Next.
In your recruitment, why do you only require good appearance and temperament? Why not inner cultivation? Are you hiring promoters or being discriminatory?
Classmate, what do you mean?
First impression about looks.
This is a typical case of the male gaze. You're objectifying women. Why do women have to be pretty to make money? Those who are average looking, not worthy of living. First, this is discrimination. I report you to school admin.
We'll consider your feedback, but our company absolutely didn't mean it that way.
It better be.
All students at your school like this.
Not really.
Lin, send photos to your phone. That is all for today.
What did you say? Yang Guangming, he wants out.
You didn't see. Seen this afternoon. You have no idea. Young's expression priceless.
Then don't let him go tomorrow. You decide on this.
Yuan.
What is up? Are you scared too?
Not scared. All right.
But this campus ambassador thing really needs to get moving. Cost-effective model working. It all depends on this round of promotion, whether it can get the fire started. These girls aren't ugly, but not eye-catching. Using a team like this for the first pilot, numbers will look bad. Sales is a numbers game. Need enough volume to sell. We have to attract enough people first wave. Thought finance you had many girls, so finding pretty ones, not hard. Reality is just ridiculous. At this rate, app live tomorrow or day after. If promotion lags, all for nothing. Good-looking guys and girls, where to find them? Fatty, help me find modeling agency number. Make sure it is reliable.
A model agent. Yuan, you got it. Got it. Men's normal needs, right? And now you make so much money.
What nonsense. Do you have one or not?
If I do, I'll send it to you. Totally reliable.
Hello, modeling agency.
Yes, boss. What do you need?
Want pretty girls from Nanyi. At least 5'7". Must be stunning.
No problem. Totally professional. Top quality.
Then find me 5.
5.
That is right. Can't find that many.
We can We can. So, boss, when do you need them?
Within the next couple of days, morning till night. It is a long stretch.
5. And from morning till night. Boss, can your body handle that?
What does my body got to do with it? Can you do it?
I can, but price will be higher though.
Price is no problem. Besides the 5 women, I also need 5 men. At least 6 feet 1. Sunny, handsome, good physique, stand out in the crowd, the kind that catches your eye.
Boss, do these 10 need to be together? Serve at the same time.
Of course.
A word of caution. Your occasion must be pretty discreet. This is a group activity. You need to ensure safety.
What nonsense. Yes, we can.
But your requirements are quite special. I need a little time.
How long? I need them right away.
I'll contact them now. Can't have them in place, but it'll cost extra.
Money is not a problem. How much roughly? Do the math for me.
For 1 day, 300,000.
How much? Why is the price so high? Are you maybe taking me for a sucker?
Boss, this price really isn't high. You want both men and women from morning to night. If you accept that, I have to bring them from all over. After all, this is 10 mixed men and women. A group activity. This service request. In all my years in this business, first time I've seen this.
Hold on. What do you think?
I was asking for
Models for street promotion. To hand out flyers, set up a booth at the school gate. Where did your mind go?
Just handing out flyers. Sorry. Oh, my mistake. My mistake.
Are you actually a legitimate modeling agency?
Yes, we have what you need. Boss, completely.
Pricing.
Female models coming straight here. Campus beauty is 1,000 a day. Male models are a bit different. They have strong egos, not many good. Looking like the price has to go up, but it won't exceed.
Price isn't a problem, but pick the right people. If quality's not up to par, no pay.
Don't worry. In this area, I'm a professional.
Get the people ready. First, I'll call you when the time comes. Send me the photos by email first. These 5 are good. Once Taihua's one goes live and the street team's ready, it all comes down to this. Can we start the fire?
Hey! That guy is really handsome.
Is he a celebrity?
That girl has such long legs. Her cleavage is showing.
Hello, classmate. We're from Taihua's one, doing a promotion, inviting everyone to join a group order for fruit. You can use your phone now, or use your dorm computer. Search Taihua's one on Jiandu. Check out this red Fuji, $5.50 a pound at fruit stores. Get 10 together. Each buys a pound. $3. Try it.
It is really sweet.
So sweet.
Then support us. Okay. If your dorm buys a lot, over 10 pounds, we can deliver it to your door.
You can even get delivery.
That is right.
I'll buy some. Hurry, go back and chat. Try this orange. Support us, will you? It is a really good deal.
I'm in. I order when I get back.
Principal, have you seen it?
I saw it. Crowd outside the cafeteria thought something happened. Dancing and handing out flyers. That kid, he moves fast.
I asked around, hiring those models for 1 day.
Cost over 10,000. He sure knows how to spend money.
No.
But the results are really good. Look at the school group chat. Everyone's talking about it. Any complaints?
No official complaints yet.
Keep an eye on it.
Long as he doesn't cause trouble, let him do his thing.
12,000 to hand out flyers. That kid's spending is wild.
Mr. Lin, in just 4 hours, the traffic hit 10,000.
What about the order one?
4:30 this afternoon. Registered users 2,215. Total orders 1,800. Total transaction volume is around 20,000. But margins are low, only about 10%. And that is not counting the contribution from those tens.
For now, profit doesn't matter. Organize the orders. Coordinate with the suppliers. No problems.
Got it.
Stop! What are you doing? This is school property. No unauthorized vehicles. What the hell is this load?
Hey, fresh delivery for the school. We need to unload urgently. Please make an exception.
I got it. I'll be right there.
I ordered bananas. Why pineapples?
Don't push! My student ID is 88. Still haven't found it. Delivered to my door. Waiting half an hour.
Oh yeah,
We're swamped. Call Zhang Zheng and the others to come help too.
Okay.
Finally done. Good work.
No. It is too chaotic. The efficiency is too low. Any good ideas? I think the delivery and the venue have big problems. We can't just stalls on the playground daily. That is not sustainable.
Boss Lin, I've observed for a day and summarized a few issues. If you want, make it last. These must be solved.
Go ahead.
First, staffing issues. Outside models and our own, no entering dorms. The dorm manager won't let them in. Can cause disputes. Serving on-campus students. Same building students deliver. The dorm manager won't stop classmates contact easier. Second, venue issues. Can't use playground in rain. It is too far from the dorm. We have to negotiate with the school, buy the cafeteria, or rent a storefront or section of a tent area to make unloading and convenient for students to pick up. A, the change issue to at least a third. Starting tomorrow, get change from the bank, coins, 5s, and 10s. Fourth, missing information. Today's registration had a flaw. Many only wrote names. Same names cause errors. If no show, can't reach. System upgrade tomorrow. Phone number is now required. Otherwise, they can't place an order. Lastly, no long-term models. The cost is too high. I suggest direct schools work study center. Low-income students work for less. First, costs to drop. Second, a public service providing jobs for the school, supporting poor students.
Let's do it your way. Zhang Zheng, I'll update tonight. Add phone verification. I'll handle the school. Clean this up a bit. We'll have a late. My treat.
Boss, you're generous!
Great work, everyone. Order anything. There is not much good food around here. Just make do for now. Next time we get a chance, I'll take you all out for a big meal.
General Lin, dinner's no problem. But next time if you make me move fruit again, I really can't take this job.
Don't worry. Today was an exception. First time, no experience. Go to Sister Han. Everyone gets an extra $100 bonus.
Long live General Lin!
Once upon a time, wasn't I the same? Blush seeing a pretty girl, stumbling over my word, rehearsing head 3 times.
Work, study, program. That is a good idea. School has needy students, usually in the cafeteria. Serve meals, sweep floors. If you provide jobs, that would be even better. But how much are you planning to pay?
$10 an hour.
How much?
10. And it is paid daily. If they're really struggling, the particularly needy student, I can offer 15.
Lin Yuan, that is very thoughtful of you. Then it is settled. I'll trouble the school youth league to get the students organized before noon today. It'd be best if they're in play. This afternoon, 2 trucks fruit to distribute, so they need advanced training.
No problem. I'll handle that.
Principal, you saw yesterday's scene. Setting up stalls, definitely not a long-term solution. Wind and rain spoil fruit easily. Can the school give special approval for a space, preferably indoors?
Lin Yuan, well, in principle, not allowed. After all, it is business.
If I approve you a space, how the outside merchants feel? Hard to explain to logistics. This falls on campus commercial leasing. But still, you're a college student, and you have leadership's backing. Tell you what, Building 6 has a small storage in back, close to the dorms, out of the way, won't disturb teaching. But you still pay rent. Otherwise, both in it wouldn't hold up.
No problem.
Since it is startup support, school shouldn't be too rigid. Contract says 5,000 a month rent, but the school every month. Here is a 3,000 yuan startup venue subsidy. So you actually only need to pay 2,000 yuan per month.
Thanks, Principal. By the way, Principal, if you ever want fruit, don't be shy. Grab from the warehouse.
Okay, so from now, fruit for academic affairs. You'll supply it, right?
No problem.
Well, look who is young master. Where you been making a fortune?
Making a fortune? No. I have a friend in charge there. Asked me to come help out, moving boxes and stuff.
The other day, I passed by. I thought I saw your blue pickup truck hanging around. I thought I was seeing things. So, it
just went as a labor. My friend asked me to. Hard to refuse.
All right then. Young master, you know what? You've been complained about. That Huang Xixi, she talked to my friend for a long time, saying you ignored her. Tell me, do you have any interest in her? Haven't you seen that turning her down all along? Do I read directly that there is no chance? Don't contact me anymore. Wouldn't that be too hurtful? All right. I'll pass the message for you. In return, shouldn't you treat the guys to a meal? Fine. Let's go.
That school fruit project, I saw they're hiring part-timers. If you've got nothing to do, you can go sign up at the academic affairs.
Their hourly rate is good. 12 yuan an hour, even higher than at KFC.
Really?
Well, it is run by my friend. I'll say hi to him when I get. Should be fine.
I want him too. I'm so broke. Look at my. Isn't that an antique? Why'd you say that? I'm not short on cash.
School created position. No matter how close with my friend. The most I can arrange is just Zhang Wei alone. Maybe some other time. I'll reach out to you guys then.
Lin, good news. Angry Birds has moved up in the Lanfen district. It is now number 3 on the App Store paid chart.
Lanfen district daily downloads are over 1,200. That is actually pretty good for Lanfen.
Long time no.
Mikar, I want to confirm something. The games you guys made before only released in Lanfen or globally?
Globally, of course.
London only has a few million people. That market is way too small to sustain it. We usually launch worldwide, whether US, UK, or Japan. Release wherever we can.
Joke was on me. Problem with reincarnators. They always think every step has to be perfectly timed. End up tying their hands. Miss the simplest logic. Cast a wide net. Catch more fish. Alright. Got it. Launch Angry Birds now in all developed Western countries.
Yes, Lin.
Pro HDR. Also only in the US. What was I even thinking? Unbelievably stupid. The edge I had did succeed in the future, but that doesn't mean if he were to do it now, it would still work. It is like such a steal. Thought it'd be easy at first. Only when you actually do it, every single project. Success is never easy.
That Amy was so sweet that day, but her cleavage was huge.
Big wavy hair. Ever heard of it? I still prefer the one with...
I heard you and her got each other's contacts. How is it? Any progress?
Most devs haven't seen such a beauty. But, yeah. Use good looks for promo. Attracts foot traffic and attention. Why can't the software get someone else to advertise? Those mind-numbing ads from before. No gifts this holiday. Only brain gold. Main ingredients, melatonin. Made tens of billions. Cordyceps, less nutritious than an egg. Costs more than gold. Even that kind of low-life product can succeed. My software's value is way higher than that. Was scrolling through short videos. Saw those absurd mini-games. Pixel style, die each step. Got a ton of views. I can develop one too. A brutally hard mode. Give it to gaming blogger to review. Post it on Tube. Also, Pro HDR can also find influential public figure for advertising. Have been trapped in fixed mindset. Too cautious. Afraid to try. Scared of butterfly effect. Held myself back. Hire a marketing director. Set up marketing department.
Hey Lin, how is it going lately? Here to report on the totally worth it results. Principal Zhou told me your school's been pretty lively these days.
Brother Song, data are still being tallied, but everything is going smoothly. I plan to run it for another half month to get a full data cycle. Compile a detailed report, present to you in the office. Sample size too small, not rigorous enough.
Good to be rigorous. So what brings you to me today?
Brother Song, need a favor. Got several products, but the primary market, European and American developed nation, need professionals, handle placement and promotion. No connections in this area, so I wanted to ask if you know.
In overseas market, this involves bringing in high-end talent. Talent in this field is indeed scarce and young. I can point you in the right direction. There is a company in Linhang Human Resources. Have you heard of it?
No.
It is the largest HR provider. It is right at Shinjuku. Their boss knows me. Specialize in mid to high-end headhunting.
Give them a head over this afternoon.
Thank you so much, Brother Song. Let me treat you to tea another day.
President Lin, I've heard so much about you.
President Lin wants familiar with European and American developed nations mobile internet market, especially the App Store ecosystem. Marketing director. Confident in my products, but I need someone who can, in the shortest time, using the best methods, promote them. President Lin, I won't beat around the bush. This kind of talent found in Beijing, Shanghai, or Guangzhou, but nearly none in Jingnan. Most with those skills are either in Silicon Valley or at multinationals in Jingbei. To recruit them down to Jing isn't just about the money. Mr. Zhou, any good suggestions?
First, I need to confirm with you salary budget and service fee standard. Our Linhang's fee is 25% of the candidate annual salary as head hunting fee with a 3-month guarantee. About the candidate's salary, the ones we're looking for are basically all from QS top 20 universities. With experience at Yahoo or for a advertising agency, the base salary won't be 300,000 per year.
That is fine. If they have real skills, I can take 300K. It is not just the money. Jingnan isn't first tier. When these people move here, it is a step down for them career. They need extra compensation, housing allowance, an option pool, and flexible working hours. No problem. I can rent the best apartments. Stock options as long as can deliver on the project. I can give him a share of the profits. Since you're so sincere, President Lin, I'll be straight with you. Right now I have a candidate who just came back to the US. Graduated from Stanford. Before that, he worked at a social Silicon Valley firm as a project manager. His ability, education, experience, we at Linham have done a thorough background check. Absolutely authentic. If fraud is found after starting, I'll refund the full fee. For losses, Zhou Ziri, will pay you myself. Deal. My requirements here. The sooner, the better. As long as the right person is found. Even if they start tomorrow, I can pay them, starting tomorrow too. Director Lin is very strict. Before this Friday, I'll arrange an interview for you. I'll await your favorable reply.
Why are you blocking the door? I'm about to start. Sorting out today's orders.
I told you. Whenever your person in charge returns and gets it sorted, then we'll start again.
Even if Manager Yang comes, he won't agree to your demands. Why should we be stopped from working?
I'm the student council president. I want to see your person in charge. I think your business practices are off. It is not appropriate to continue like this. Students complained about your arbitrary fees. You force people to buy.
Bullshit! He placed the order himself. Then he changed his mind and we went to him. He refused to pay. We just let it go. You're looking for trouble!
How dare you curse at me?
You don't realize what it means to respect seniors.
What is going on?
Bro Yuan!
Who are you? And who are you? Student Council President, Fu Wanlei.
Never heard of you.
I'm waiting for Taihua Sun's person in charge. This involves illegal hiring of outsiders and unfair distribution of work-study jobs. If it has nothing to do, just step aside.
The person in charge is a relative of mine. What do you want? You can tell me.
Since you can pass along the message, then let me inform you. You're suspected of forced sales. Many students have complained your fruit is stale and poor. As Student Council President, I have to demand an explanation. Also, since you guys are alumni startup, to standardize management and improve service, I'll assign a few to come and help you out. That way, issues will be easier to handle. If you have the authority, just sign this. What is going on?
Don't listen to his bullshit. He is just making excuses to mess things up. If there are rotten fruit, we cover all loss. No one reported any issues. Manager Yang also set up a complaint. Any problems get handled. He is just demanding part-time slot. He said we have to add position. I called Manager Yang. He said they already fill up with no more needed. Then he started blocking, not letting us work. Wang Lin, you can't just say whatever you want. I'm helping needy students and improve their living conditions to regulate your service. I'm doing this for your own good.
Not needed. Positions are based on orders. Extra people are a waste. We're already selling cheap. Our costs are limited. I'm not here to run a charity. And I don't need you to teach how to regulate service.
Lin Yuan, don't be so ungrateful and push your... Let me tell you. I came to find the person out of respect for you. Believe it or not, one word, I can make every student refuse to take part-time jobs here.
Try it.
People have legs. Money is in their own hands. One word from you. Who do you think? The president of Nantai University. All that bureaucrat, save it for your meetings. Don't act all high and mighty. Others may be afraid of you, the chairman, but I'm not.
You're not in charge here. Tell Yang Guangming to come back now. You have no say here. Yang Guangming is my brother. You as employee. This time he planned it all. He is a real boss. You little cutie.
Give me a break. That Yang Guang being his employee. What's a joke? Exactly. He is only a freshman. He can't run the company.
If you're Yang Guangming's boss, then sign the papers. Sign now. I'll let bygones be. Otherwise, enough. Move aside now. Don't mess with our business.
Oh, there's more. If this isn't resolved today, no one is going to start work. I'm Student Council President. I'm authorized to supervise all commercial activity. WS, break the rules.
You sure you want to block me?
What? You want to assault Student Council President?
Lin Yuan, even if this Taihua Sun is your creation, but do you know who is in charge of work study and the Student Council?
No.
It is Ma Jianguo, Vice Principal Ma. During military training,
You offended him. Now, this area is under Principal Ma. If he finds out you're running all this random stuff, what do you think it will be? Then call him over.
Principal Ma, this is Fu Wanlei, Student Council. Yes, I'm at the back of Building 6. About the work study program. Here is the thing. There is a situation. That one from before, the expelled student, isn't cooperating with us.
We should add a few more work study positions to make things proper. Students are complaining something's wrong with their fruit.
Very bad attitude. Not only swearing at people, but also trying to hit me.
It is getting out of control.
All right.
I'll wait here for you. Just wait. Principal Ma is nearby. He'll be here right away. Let's see you get out of this.
Principal Ma, you're here. He is him. Gathering a crowd and calling. Obstructing student council work.
Oh no. Lin Yuan is screwed now. Last time, he publicly made Principal Ma lose faith.
Now he is in his hands. He is bound to get crushed.
Right. This is the vice principal for logistics and the student council. He can find any excuse to shut this place down.
Oh, dear. Student Lin. Long time no see.
Principal Ma. Hello. About that military training incident. I was young and naive. Too hot-tempered. I've wanted to visit your office and apologize in person, but I feared disturbing your work. I'm truly sorry. Young people, having some fire, having personality, that is normal.
If you're not assertive, are you even young? As long as you use that energy right and achieve results, that is what is good. What is the situation? Why are so many people gathered here?
President Ma, I just reported over the phone. Lin Yuan publicly insulted me and refused to work with the school.
One-sided hearing leads to darkness. Listening to both sides leads to...
Xiaofu, let's not speak for now.
President Ma, here's what happened. This student council president, Fu Wanlei,
insisted on forcing our work-study program and stuffing them in, and even used some non-existent matters to threaten us.
What? Non-existent? Afraid to admit what you did? Should I bring that person over to confront you face?
Fine. Then please, President Fu, go ahead and bring that person over.
So that is your plan. I'm afraid if I bring over here, you'll retaliate against him.
Lin Yuan, your personal character is so despicable. No wonder you dare to talk back to the president.
You're simply malicious.
Xiaofu, don't guess. So now, what do you want to do?
President Ma, the work-study program is a school benefit. Since it is on campus, it must follow the school's supervision and arrangement. I'm asking them to add a few for truly needy students. Is that wrong? And their service is terrible. Just now that one cursed at me.
Bullshit! You were the one who brought people to block the door first.
Lin, what is your opinion?
President Ma, my stance is clear. If orders go up, we'll need more hands. I'm more than willing
to create more jobs and work with the school.
But we're fully staffed. Forcing in extras wastes resources. We're commercial.
We have to consider the cost. Look, Fu, Lin has already given you his answer. He follows market principles. You, the student affairs person, should stop pushing. Watch your approach.
But, Principal, he is running a one-man show, and just now, he publicly insulted me, asking who the hell I think a troublemaker with no respect for authority. If we let him grow this operation, how will the school manage?
Throwing accusations. Think you're the only one.
If anyone apologizes,
You keep saying it is for the sake of school. Fine, let me ask you. The Too Good a Deal project is a district target.
A national first of its kind pilot program for college students. Venue approved by the principal. You're putting up obstacles. Who are you trying to cross?
You're destroying the municipal honor we want. You're questioning Supervisor Xu Weiguo's judgment.
And you're even suggesting
Principal Zhou and Principal Ma's joint decision isn't as smart as a student council president's.
I didn't say that.
You're slandering me. I just asked you to fix the service.
Fix what? We have a customer service hotline to handle after sales. We're giving students fruit that is half the price of outside stores.
We've given dozens of students who couldn't afford meals before,
financially struggling, able to earn his own keep with his own two hands.
It is clearly a win-win for everyone.
But you had to come and stir up trouble.
What are you up to?
Well said! Lay! Great point! Just try to squeeze in someone with connections!
That! Everyone quiet down!
This matter, the school will investigate
and give everyone an explanation. You, right now, go back to the student council and reflect.
Don't stand here any longer, hindering Lin and their normal operation.
Yes, sir.
You just wait. Take care. No need to see you out.
Principal Ma, sorry you had to witness that. Sorry for taking up your time.
No, it is fine. Doing your job matters most.
Brother Yuan, you're awesome!
All right, don't just stand there. Everyone, get back to work.
We've got a lot of orders today.
Young Master Lin is back. Hey, Lin, rumors are flying everywhere outside. They say the principal's your dad. That Ma Jianguo. He was following and scraping.
Yeah, I heard the student council president, Fu Wan, got chewed out by you and didn't even dare talk back. Come clean. What is your real background? Is it true that the principal is your dad?
There is no bowing and scraping. Just normal teacher. Stat and talk. About the military training incident, didn't I later find an opportunity to apologize to him? Principal, Mama is magnanimous. He just let it slide.
Really? And that Taihua Suan plays. They all say you set it up. You're the boss.
He is asking for it. And another thing, that is an absolute, it wasn't my doing. It was one of my cousins. He actually went to this school, too. I just went over to help out. If I really had that pool, I wouldn't be cramped in this crappy dorm with you guys.
No way. Whether it was you or not, you have to make it up to me. I had so many classmates asking me about it. I'm hurt.
Here. Think of it. Mr. Lin is so... You get me so well.
A guy like Fu Wang, the moment he gets a little power, he throws his weight around. He is bound to trip up sooner. But on the Too Good a Deal thing, we've stabilized things at school. The whole Fu Wang thing, ironically, it actually eats things with Ma Jianguo. So every cloud has a silver lining. Mr. Lin, you're very efficient. The candidate is still on a US business trip. Let's talk via video call first.
Hello, Mr. Lin. I heard from Mr. Zhou that you're a very interesting young boss. But my time is precious, so let's just cut to the chase. What is your product? What kind of promotion are you looking for?
I'm Lin Yuan. I have two products. The first one is a game, Angry Birds. It is already on the App Store. The art style is adorable. Physics engine's pretty solid. But the App Store currently doesn't allow direct paid bidding for ads. For a casual game like this, without Apple's official recommendation, it is hard to break into the charts. Even with forum marketing, the conversion rate's a total unknown.
Let's set that aside for now. Take a look at this. Pro HDR.
This is synthesized by software algorithms.
Mr. Guo, you're in Silicon Valley. You should know better than I do about the future of mobile internet. The camera on today's phone, even the Nokia 97, with Carl Zeiss certificate and 5 megapixels, still performs poorly in low light
But I firmly believe that in the future, smartphone photography will replace point and shoots. Hardware limitation can be compensated for with software. Pro HDR was made to solve this problem. Let's ordinary people, without knowing photography settings, still take great shots.
Just give it a try. I'm confident I can make it work. Mr. You're telling me such a core idea. Aren't you afraid I'll turn around and find a team to clone it?
You can try. The patent for that image synthesis algorithm is already registered in the US. If anyone tries to copy it, they can expect to be sued. You should know, it is different here versus abroad. In the US, patent infringement debt can bankrupt a startup. Go bankrupt.
I'll take this project. Let's talk about compensation.
First, an annual salary. Second, base salary plus a share.
I'll choose the second option. I want a share. So, Mr. Lin, how much share are you willing to give me?
1%.
If we make 10 million a year, I only get 100,000. That doesn't seem fair. At least 10%.
Impossible. Mr. Guo, you're not looking at this correctly. I believe you chose option 2 because you also see the potential in the software. You're only responsible for speeding up. Even without current momentum, I'm sure this software will definitely have a market. 10% is way too much. Absolutely not. 3% is my bottom line. But I can raise your base salary to 500,000. In China, in 2009, even in Shanghai, that is not a small amount.
I only have one question. Can you still develop software like this in the future? Definitely. Deal. I'll fly back next week. Pleasure working with you.
It is settled. I'm very satisfied. President Lin, congratulations. Also, thanks to President Zhou for the recommendation. I'll have finance wire you the fee.
President Lin, first half month data is in. As of yesterday, Taiwan has been in trial at Jingnan University for a full 14 days. Total sales rev 445,800 yuan after deducting procurement costs, staff salaries, venue rent, spoilage, etc. Net profit.
Half month turnover of 440,000. Net profit of 30. The profit margin isn't, but it is pure profit. Plus, early stage subsidies.
But President Lin, there's one issue. I need to remind you, the school market has its unique characteristics. Winter ends. Out of 12 months, you lose 3 to 4 months. If schools order small quantities, suppliers won't deliver. Also, the repurchase cycle, each repurchase is over 5. The sales curve is away, up and down, very unstable.
Even if we only operate 8 months a year, the current model in Jingnan applied to 3 universities covers more than 50 colleges and vocational schools. Even if half perform like this, 10 million net profit per year. And we're sourcing from Zhengkai. Let them take a cut. Once volume covers all Jingnan universities, we bypass wholesalers and connect directly with the producers. That will bring the cost down even more. Finish organizing the report and print 3 copies. I'm off to the Investment Promotion Bureau this hour.
Okay.
Xiao is here.
Is it that detailed data for Tai Huasuan is out? Supervisor Xu is serious about it. He called me about it. Yes, Director Song.
Good. Xiaolin,
this work study for underprivileged students is doing really well.
That is definitely worth praising.
To be honest, I wasn't optimistic at first, this project of you. Purely because I admire you and trust you that I supported you in doing it. I never expected you to make it such a success. I'm happy for you.
Without your full support, Director Song, this project would never gone this smoothly. Now that the pilot at Jingnan University has succeeded, strike while the iron's hot, and roll out this cover all Jingnan and all its universities. But that is cross-district operations and venue coordination with schools. I'll need you, Director Song, and the district office to help out.
Xiaolian, your drive is good. But some things can't be rushed. You want to cover all of Jingnan. That is not just our district's affair. It involves Jiangning, Wuku, and the municipal education. You're asking me to directly go and talk other districts. That is overstepping my... What would other district leaders think? What do you mean?
Procedure. In everything you do, procedure is key. You can't skip levels. I will first report it to my superior. If he accepts, it will be submitted under the banner of District Excellence as a report to the city, only with higher leaders not, and the official. Can your project go citywide? A model of college internet entrepreneurship. Then, if you want other schools, no one can stop you.
You need to understand, this project, if it is just your business, you'll get nowhere. But if it becomes a project city leaders care about, becomes a chance for district education directors and university presidents, a chance to solve employment problem for financially struggling students, then you won't beg anyone. Others will invite you. Director Song, I've learned my lesson. I was too rash. I'll follow your lead.
That is right. Rest assured, even if this stays within our circle, it is still our district's meat. Leaders will push you hard. Go wait for news. I'll submit this report today.
Song Ming is right. If you want to cross the river, find people to cross with you. One person's strength is ultimately limited. Only by letting more people see the benefits from this project and share in the political achievement, the path widens. I'm still too inexperienced.
All right, everyone's here. Today we're here to listen to our young colleague, Lin Yuan, a report on University Smart Living Service Pilot Program. This project is highly valued by the district. Everyone, feel free to speak your mind.
Greetings, leaders. I'm Lin Yuan, still a freshman. If in my presentation there are any immature parts, please give your feedback. And also a bit of understanding. 14-day pilot, total revenue, 445,000 yuan. Net profit, 32,000 yuan. Provided work-study positions for a total of 120 students.
And that is not all. To give back to the school and community,
Starting next month, I've decided the Great Deal program will set 10% of its net profit. Establish a special scholarship fund. This money will be specifically used to students who are both academically excellent from financially struggling families, helping them finish school.
Feel free to ask questions, especially any potential risks. Everyone should speak up.
Lin's project is thriving. It deserves high praise. But I've been thinking, this group buying model eliminates the middleman and enables direct supply from the source. It is more efficient, and fruit becomes. But the fruit shops in our district and the straight vendors.
Fruit shops near Jinan University have seen their business plummet. Behind those shop owners are families too. They also need to make. If we push this model aggressively, doesn't that mean we'll squeeze out many traditional merchants? This is a major issue concerning people's livelihood and social stability. I'm just worried Line's young. Might focus too much on charging ahead. Overlook these logistics. Just throwing that out there.
Lin Yuan, Commissioner, Ma raised a sharp question and very realistic. What are your thoughts? Have you considered how to balance that?
This question, I actually thought about it in my proposal, but not at this occasion. Brought up in this, the accusation of competing with the people is indeed heavy, but ultimately the market won't be held back by a model that stays in place, as long as I can bring growth. It's not about taking jobs away. Director Ma, the issue you've raised is indeed a concern we've always had. I even doubted once whether our innovation might actually be harming the interests of traditional merchants. But I must report to everyone, the internet industry's leaders have always come from Europe and America. They have mature business operating systems. My inspiration came from a company in the US. This is that company's annual report and related news. In just 1 year, from zero revenue to $30 million. We are now in an era where the internet is rapidly advancing in all directions. The future director Ma foresees will happen 100%. But even if I don't do it, someone else will later. This group buying model will soon take root in various parts. We've gained first mover advantage. Currently in China, I am the first to start operating this model. I'm confident if leadership supports, I can quickly secure all Jingnan universities. And if conditions permit, all of SU City won't be a problem.
But, Lin, you're still using a future vision of the future that to measure the present. Conflicts already happen. If this plan is rolled out to the whole or even the whole province, those who can't transform, who don't understand it, shutting down. What about their families? When we do our work, can't just look at GDP growth. Also, social stability.
Director Ma, I have a question. 100 years ago, when cars first drove onto the streets of London, those carriage drivers, those rickshaw pullers, did they lose their jobs?
Of course they did.
Just because carriage drivers needed to eat, should we ban cars? Because textile factory workers had to survive. Should we have smashed the spinning jenny and rejected industry? The wheel of time rolls forward. It won't because of one group's mission or one concerns and outdated production methods are destined replaced by advanced productivity. That is an objective law. No one's will can change it.
Director Ma, you care about people's livelihoods. There's nothing wrong with it. But if you refuse to embrace market evolution, out of fear, that is cutting off your nose to spite your face, putting the cart before the horse. The harsher reality is, if we don't do it, someone else will. Look at Taobao and Tencent now. Didn't e-commerce hurt physical stores and those small shop owners who closed down because of, aren't they pitiful?
But did the Dahong City government shut down Alibaba? No, they didn't. In fact, they gave it strong because they knew if Hangzhou City didn't support Shenzhen City.
And by then,
what Dahong City would lose wouldn't just be one Alibaba. It would be the entire in the internet and the e-commerce era.
If our district, fearing a few fruit shops might close, kills Taihuasuan, then by the time other districts and other cities catch on, copy my model, even go bigger than I did, back then, what we lost was that trillion-level local lifestyle market. And, dear leaders, to be honest, the small profit from Campus Fruit Group, I don't even care. Even the money we have now, if I donate it all, I'd do it willingly. What I want to do is not sell fruit at all. What I want to do is build a comprehensive life service platform that covers every aspect of life. Now it is fruit. Next, it'll be restaurants, movie theaters, KTV, massage parlors, every little thing in daily life. Just imagine if 1,000 people group buy vouchers for a restaurant, get their signature dishes at half price. If 10,000 people group buy movie tickets, watch blockbusters at half the price. For the merchants, trading low prices for a massive influx of customers, filling off peak gaps. For the consumers, it is real savings. What we're doing, eliminating information asymmetry, cutting out the middleman who add layer upon layer, returning profits to merchants and people. Distinguished leaders, look at this product in my hand. This is the Pineapple Company's newly released 3GS this year, though neutered when entering China, the Wi-Fi function. But I dare to say, within 2 years, smartphones will be ubiquitous. In the near future, Nokia keypad phones only make calls and send texts. Swept into history's trash heap, the phone of the future is basically a mobile computer. We can anytime, anywhere, buy fruit, book restaurants, hail a taxi, or handle work documents. This is the mobile internet era, the internet of everything. I've already set up relevant apps overseas. I know better than anyone how fast this wave comes and how strong it is. To all the leaders, if today this district supports me and let me experiment, then in the future when Taihuasuan or my other projects grow into mighty trees, I, Lin Yuan, put this out there. I will establish a global RD headquarters and an internet talent base in our district. What I aim to do is, in our district, create another Alibaba.
Student Line, the future you describe is indeed very appealing. The Internet of Everything and Smart Living. Sounds like a sci-fi movie, but am I correct in understanding this as a detailed, actionable business plan? Or is it just an immature fantasy?
You say you want to build a comprehensive platform and change everyone's daily habits. Like someone telling me they want to build a Mars spaceship. It's theoretically possible, but it is just telling a story to all the leaders. None of you are tech experts, so you can't your technical solution. If you're holding up a market that doesn't exist yet, asking the district to take a risk with you.
I'm afraid that is inappropriate.
This guy seems to be deliberately targeting me.
Director Ma, why did I choose the university as my first stop? Because young people make it possible for people in their 40s and 50s to use computers, to embrace smartphones. That is unrealistic. Their habits are set in stone. But college students who are 18 are different. They have a natural curiosity for new things, passion, and ability to learn. They are the future main consumer force. They are my seed users. Second, on hardware adoption. This phone's very expensive now, 5,000 to 6,000 yuan each. The network's also very slow. But don't forget, everyone. Huago is the world's factory. Our manufacturing ability ranks first globally. As long as the tech path is cleared, as long as Wi-Fi policy is deregulated, I am 100% confident. Domestic manufacturers can soon produce phones for a few hundred to 1,000 yuan. It is like color TVs back then, from imports costing tens of thousands to domestic ones for a few thousand. It took a few years, less than 5 years. The difference between 2G and 3G is a qualitative leap. Dear leaders, you can go and learn about the technical principles behind it. When 4G networks arrive, it will be the era of full smartphone adoption. Daobao changed some people's consumption habits, making them switch from going to malls to browsing online stores. I'm different from it. What I want to change is the lifestyle of everyone. Jingnan has 10 million people. If 5 million people in the future wake up every day and use my software, shop, book tickets, watch movies, what is the cash flow behind this? How many jobs will it create? Those left behind by the times can survive. They can pivot. Join us in this much larger ecosystem. All of this, in the next 3 to 5 years, will inevitably happen. Dear leaders, trust my judgment. Please support me this once. I need more than just policy. I need all of you to have the courage to create that future with me.
Supervisor Shi. Honored leaders, I've worked most closely with Lin Yuan. I won't speak empty words, and I don't really understand the whole Internet of Everything, but I do know this young man has a drive and vision that even our generation lacks. I, Song Ming, have little influence. Everyone here outranks me, but today I'm willing to say this plainly. I'll personally vouch for Lin Yuan. If this project fails, I, Song Ming, will resign. Without a second thought, I urge you all to consider this carefully and give the young man a shot.
What did you say?
Alright, let's end today's meeting. I've heard everyone's opinions. This is a major matter. It involves citywide implementation. It needs further study. You can go back now. The final result will be notified.
Why are you sighing?
It didn't pass. After all that effort and saying all those heartfelt words, I still just wait for notice.
You silly kid. You don't get it, do you? If the leaders wanted to turn you down, when Ma Weidong challenged you, he went along and gave you a dressing down. He could have shot you down on the spot. Well, when the boss doesn't take a stand and says they'll study it, that means they're considering how to make it work. Think about it. If it were a completely unreliable project, worth a special meeting to study it, discussion means they take it seriously. Studying means they're looking for a reasonable, compliant implementation.
Brother Song, you're still the sharpest.
That guarantee, I will keep it in my heart.
Keep up the good work. I might need to rely on you.
President Lin, I've looked over the data from the past 2 models basically proven. As long as the higher-ups, we can roll it out to next school anytime.
Good.
President Lin, I have an idea. Our current operation model is too heavy. Having full-time employees stationed at every school costs too much and is hard to manage. I suggest we set up campus partners per school, pay a full-time salary or a bit higher. They'll receive goods, distribute, and maintain relations on their own. We'll just handle supply and settlement.
What about the candidates? This kind of person has to be reliable. They need some power over money. No one with bad intentions.
Absolutely. I've also set up dedicated financial coordination. Originally, I thought Wang Ling is a good fit, but he is your childhood friend after all. He has been running around with us lately. His vision and it is all slowly improving. Sticking him at one school as a station manager would be a bit of a waste. When the company gets bigger, he needs a more important position.
So someone in mind.
A student named Kang Zhengxi, a junior, also from a poor family. I've observed him half a month. He has strong self-esteem, never complains about hardship, and he is especially grateful. Once a student overpaid him 50 yuan. He insisted on running across 2 dorms to return the money.
All right. Don't hire someone you doubt. If you hire someone, don't doubt them. You're fully in charge of HR. Set salary and benefits as you see fit. Don't treat them unfairly.
Yes.
Mr. Lin.
As you instructed,
Rampage Birds, Chinese pack is already done. Also, the extreme version you requested is mostly tested. But isn't this difficulty too ridiculous? I had a few junior students play test it, and not a single could pass level 2. Doing it this way won't players feel so frustrated that they just uninstall.
Manager Zhang, you don't understand human nature. Human nature. For casual players, we need to give them a simple, satisfying sense of mowing down enemies. But for hardcore players, simplicity is boring. People are interesting creatures. The harder it is, the more they want to. The more it torments them, the more they feel. That moment after clearing the level gives them a sense of achievement.
But its difficulty level, as long as it is not due to a bug, but rather intentionally designed to be hard, they won't even curse at it. They'll be proud of it. They'll go on forums and brag about beating the game. Feel free to send it. Don't just focus on the harder version. The original levels need to keep getting updates too.
New maps every month, new players. Need to always feel freshness. Got it.
Mr. Lin, good news. Guo Yifan has confirmed once he finishes up his resignation and housing in the US, he can start in 3 days.
Then come to our company directly to sign the contract.
Good. Thanks, Mr. Zhou.
You little rascal. I heard from all that you made quite a splash in the district today. Why didn't you come back to school and report to me? I had to call you myself.
Just got back to the company. Implement the district's instructions.
I'll be done soon.
And come to your office
to report to you.
Get over here now. Several school leaders are here this afternoon. You tell us old-timers all about your plan. I hear you're not just in the fruit business. They say you're after $1 trillion market.
That is the goal, and also a vision. Principal Zhou, I'll be right over. Hold on. Tiring.
Everyone, carry on. The company has urgent matters. I'll take off now.
Tired. Really tired. More empty pleasantries. Rehashing the same plan. I went over chewing it over again. Haven't been home in a long time. Let's go home for dinner today. Here. Pocket money. Buy whatever you want.
Thanks, big brother.
Dad, we don't even have a car. I'll buy you a car.
Why buy a car? Waste of money. You just started a company. Buy a house, get married, have kids. Everything costs money. You need to be frugal.
No need. The money you gave Dad is still here. If I wanted one, I'd buy it. Keep your money for the business.
Order a black Passat. Top trim. Handle the paperwork. Deliver it to my place next week. Give the keys to my dad.
Mr. Lin, nice to meet you.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Looking forward to working together.
Most domestic startups operate out of residential buildings or run-down office spaces. A few desks, a few computers. This setup far exceeds expectations.
Everyone, hold on a second. Meet a new colleague. This is Guo Yifan, Mr. Guo. Starting today, he'll be our marketing director. He will be fully responsible for overseas market expansion. Let's welcome him. Hello, everyone.
I look forward to your guidance. Hello, colleagues. Working together from now on. I don't know much about tech, counting on your support. Since I'm new here, dinner's on me tonight. I'd like to treat everyone.
Great! Mr. Guo, you're generous!
Mr. Lin, over the past couple of days, I've a detailed marketing plan targeting the Pro HDR software. Since it is a paid app, users have higher decision costs. So not just traditional ads. My strategy is authority endorsement plus viral marketing. Elaborate.
I'll leverage my connections in the States to contact Gizmo Angeles and those top tech media editors. Send them review units and ask them to write professional review articles. Second, get a few active listers on Twitter, V-list celebrities or photography influencers. Have them post a photo take Pro HDR 10 with a stunning caption. Slogan I've already come up with. Pro HDR. Open the new world.
Not bad. What about the budget?
First phase, I need 500,000. Pineapple 3GS sales in 2009 Q3 hit 7.4 million units. As long as we hit number 1, we can make it back in a week.
Okay.
There's one more thing. Lin, on the Android market don't see our software.
Juan. That market's a mess now. Rampant piracy. Users have terrible payment habits. If we launch there,
Can we even break even?
you might not know this. Juan is a free marketplace, but that doesn't mean we can't profit. On the contrary, Juan has what Pineapple lacks: a massive user, huge scale.
In Silicon Valley, there is a popular new business model called freemium, free to play, or monetizing traffic.
Go on.
Make the software free, release it on Juan Market. Let users download it freely. But inside the software, we embed AdMob ad plugin. Each time a user takes a photo or plays a round of the game, a small banner ad
Will be displayed.
with a large enough user base, AD revenue will be substantial. There is also something purchase. In-app purchase. The software is free, but if you want to unlock advanced filters or remove watermarks, it costs $0.99. This model maximizes Juan's huge user base. Free and paying users generate revenue together.
Okay.
Then I'll leave it to you. I only care about the results.
No problem. Also, since we're targeting the Juan market, Angry Birds can't be left out.
For this game on Juan, what good strategies do you have?
Boss Lin,
To be honest, the hottest casual game on the market right now is PopCap's P Guardian Garden. This game released the PC version this May. In just a few months, its global revenue has already exceeded tens of millions, broke tens of millions of dollars.
about to launch an iOS version, will break $1 million compared to PVZ, unlike PVZ, which has precise numerical design. Our game is a bit
Too simple.
It is just a slingshot, and if this physics-based projectile is easily replaceable.
To be honest, I'm not optimistic about its long-term retention and monetization.
Looking at it from 2009, Angry Birds does seem kind of cute. Guo Yifan is an elite. Look at the data.
He'd never guess that I've seen the future and know how huge this bird will be. But there's no need to argue.
Still, this is one of the few
Products I've made, so I want to stick with it.
Since President Lin insists, I have 3 options, best, middle, worst. Given the extremely high piracy rate in the Juan market, selling a paid version outright
Is a dead end.
I recommend the IPA model. Put the game up for free, attract massive download, then get creative with
Level design.
when players get stuck on a level and can't get past it, they can buy an item to help or use a revival mechanic. If they die and don't want to restart, they watch a 30-second ad or spend a little money to revive right there.
That trick sounds way too familiar.
Isn't this the whole Miami Watch and
Routine from the future.
It's basically exploit
People's unwillingness to give up, forcing payment or ad viewing.
So the founding father of this pay-to-win gameplay already had its prototype.
Back in 2009.
It's called freemium. First lure users in free, then you milk them through value-added services with a big enough user base. Even if only 1% pays or each person watches a few ads a day, the revenue would be terrifying. But this model requires a very high dog. As for Angry Birds, what I'm suggesting right now is to go conservative with a launch. Get it on the shelves first. Do some basic ASO. As for a big ad budget, I think for now, not worth spending on it, because the ROI won't be great.
It's fine.
Go ahead and do it. I'll take the consequences and risks. It's got nothing to do with you. I want to
Run ads on Facebook and Twitter,
for these 2 apps of ours.
preferably with relevant celebrities and influencers. Do you have any suggestions?
Mr. Lin, this isn't grocery shopping. You can't just throw money at it. We need to contact talent agencies, negotiate image rights, discuss the copy, and coordinate the release timing. A detailed plan with budget estimate and projected reach. I'll go back and put together a detailed proposal. Once done, I'll email it to you. After you review and approve,
We'll execute.
But for the initial budget, 500,000 might not be enough. Also, the finance department process needs to clear. After all, it is cross-border payments.
Okay, we'll do it your way. Send me the proposal when it's ready. Clearly, you're from a big company. You follow the rules.
Back when I was running my own shop,
I just act on a whim. I decide on the fly. But at Guifan's, everything must be data-driven, process-driven, and documented. Looks like I need to learn to be a real boss now.
Mr. Lin, over the past few days, I've gotten a few Silicon Valley geek friends and a couple of photography
insiders for beta testing. Feedback has been terrible.
Really terrible. First,
Stability. Your software to stitch together an HDR photo. Keep phone absolutely still for 5 seconds. Unless you mount the phone on a tripod, no one can hold steady for 5 seconds. Even a slight handshake and the photo is blurry.
Performance.
Stitching together a photo
Requires tons of data.
memory usage too high,
It keeps crashing.
terrible user experience.
And the phone overheats instantly.
Third, limited features.
Overedged on market.
If we want to do
Free with in-app purchases.
the current version has no hooks at all. Besides taking photos, no filters, no watermark toggle. Why would users pay?
Yeah, I'm too familiar with those future performances. Longshao AG3, RT chips.
When I was writing the code, I subconsciously assumed hardware resources unlimited. The Pineapple 3GS CPU is only 600 MHz with 256 megabytes of RAM. Running on this fossil future algorithms, like an old donkey pulling a high-speed train. No wonder it collapses. Even if I created a triple A masterpiece right now, computer performance couldn't handle it. No matter how good the product is. If it can't run, it can't run. You're right. I was careless. Give me 3 days. I'll fix it. Here's the promo budget sheet you asked for. For a budget of $500,000, I shortlisted 5 cost-effective candidates on Twitter in the tech and digital space, including an actor, a company founder, and a fitness influencer, top tech blogger. The leftover money all going into Goj and Facebook sidebar ads. But those guys up there, given how today's software feels to use, they might not agree with the review recommendation. Let's hold off 2 days. Let me first take this product and iterate on it. Then you can review it.
Linzo, what code is this?
Neon instruction set. ARM SIMD technology. Though Cortex A8 is weak, it supports this.
Simply put, you used to code like making the CPU eat 1 bite at a time. Chew it up, then next bite. That is why it is. What I'm writing now is forcing the CPU's mouth open, shoving 4 bites in at once. Let it chew all at once.
That is parallel computing.
And then there is this tile-based rendering. The Bolo only has 256 megabytes of RAM. To process one 300 megapixel image, direct load blows memory. So I cut the image into dozens of small tiles, like slicing a pizza to eat it.
Process one tile, free up that memory, then process the next. That way the phone has enough room to process, won't overheat immediately.
That actually works.
Done. Pro HDR 2.0 is born. From pressing shutter to compositing photo, the time went from 5 seconds down to a hard fought 1.8 seconds. Linzo, you're amazing.
Not bad. It is not real time yet. But in 2009, this is the absolute limit of what can be done. It has been modified.
As you instructed, added forced watermark logic. Free user photos. Have the Pro H bottom right corner to remove the watermark. Unlock it for $0.99 Pro version, or watch a 30-second ad. Also, based on your code, I created a ghosting removal algorithm. Even shaky hands auto-align.
Not bad.
Dear leaders, comrades, about our district's Taihuasuan online group buying promo plan. This is the 3rd meeting. I know some comrades are worried radical reforms bring growing pains, worried about traditional merchants' losses. These concerns, the district has rehearsed it many times. Growing pains are inevitable. But if we stand still, hesitate, and fear, we will definitely miss the opportunity of the times. This model doesn't have very high technical barriers. Almost no moat. Even CS students can do it. Once this model spreads to Hong Kong or even other provinces, if they think it's good and get local governments, what will the consequences be? By then, the first nationwide, the golden signboard will be someone else's. Jinan becomes a joke. That phrase. This has no technical moat. Our only advantage is that we are the complete operational logic and the aggregated project data. If we don't do it and others start to, then we're the latecomers. Very passive. Even if we do it, others react and catch up. We'll still be the first movers. They'll learn from us. Oh, Xue, we understand how you feel. Speed is crucial in war. Everyone knows the principle. But since you say the technical barrier isn't high, why does it have to be a startup from your district that coordinates the entire?
This is because,
You could totally let everyone learn it. Run some training sessions. Let each school, student council, and youth league do it. Why let a freshman make money off all city universities? Supervisor job. If we follow your suggestion, it'll discourage innovators and throw away a winning hand. Lin Yuan came up with a model, validated the market, optimized the process. Not supporting him is one thing, but forcing him to hand over the technology and encouraging others to copy and compete. If word gets out, What college student would dare to start business in Jingnan? Also, leaders, you may not know much about Lin Yuan. This freshman is no ordinary student. Just 2 months ago, he reached deep cooperation with Alibaba to develop an e-commerce assistant software. Its monthly transaction reached 50 million level. Everyone, his future cannot be estimated by what we see now. He told me himself. He wants to build a smart living network platform covering all of Jingnan, even the whole province and country. All right, no more arguing on this. I agree with Wiggle. The times are moving forward, cannot be resisted by human effort. Since we're going for the internet economy, we need internet thinking. Decentralization is that. Platformization is the way out. Since Wiggle is so determined and has top talent reserves, this matter will be handed over to your district to lead with full authority. What do you all think? Unanimously approved. Next is the pilot and rollout issue. The education team will coordinate. All districts will collaborate. Wei Guo, your speed is crucial in war. I completely agree. I'm interested in that young person who made 50 million in revenue. Very interested. You need to quickly finalize and implement this. Once the project goes citywide, I want to meet Lin Yuan.
Director.
It is me.
Xiaolin, you finally picked up. Where have you been all day? Do you know the district and see how many leaders are after you?
Director Song, I'm really sorry. I've been exhausted lately. I've been working overtime on new product development.
Let's not talk about that now. Let me tell you some good news. The city's decision is in. The leaders backed you at the meeting. The city unanimously approved it. Taiwan Group buying platform. This project has launched. Our district takes the lead. Now, you immediately handle your tasks.
The documents will be distributed first thing tomorrow. Leverage this time gap. Prepare in advance. In the shortest time, get the relevant data.
Yes, sir. I guarantee I'll complete the task.
Hello, Director. I'm Lin Yuan. Right. Thanks for your support, Director. I won't let you down. I guarantee the mission. The city has decided. All universities in Jingnan, we're fully in charge. Documents issued tomorrow, then we start.
The whole city. We now are responsible for this project, just Wang Lin and me. If just us two going out to pitch clients, we'd run ourselves and still can't keep up. This isn't it a big leap?
Staffing is indeed a huge problem. What are you thinking?
Mr. Lin, I think we can use our resources. Right now, at the university, we have a team of financially, though they're part-time. After 2 weeks of training, they're already very familiar with the process. Receive, sort, scan, deliver. None of these pose any technical challenges. They're skilled workers. I suggest we place these students on various campuses within 2 to 3 days. At different campuses, we pick the sharper students. That way, we can quickly replicate and expand.
Great idea. When the time comes, don't shortchange these students. Give them extra allowance. They're from low-income families, so helping them more is good. But workers alone aren't enough. At other schools, we know no one there. How do we get those students to know about us? How do we get them to order? We can find influential students at those schools, like the campus heartthrob, the campus beauty. They're the big names on campus. This way, it beats promoting ourselves, saves time and effort, and money too.
Also, winning over students isn't enough. Every school has a student council. That is an obstacle we can't avoid, like the one at our school, Fu Li. But if he doesn't cooperate, picks fights with you every few days, that would be pretty shocking. My idea is to bring together the students from all the schools and hold a meeting. For instance, offer work-study positions to help them hit their performance goal.
Or sponsor their school events. That works too. Provide a sponsorship fund. So the student will also help us get things moving.
If we want all the student council presidents from Jingnan to show up, that probably won't be easy. How about we make more trips?
Like to the Xianlin University town, places with many colleges, and organize them region by region to prevent anyone from refusing to cooperate. Since the city government has approved it and fully supports it, we can just direct in the name of the city government, summon them all. That way, no matter what they think, they'll have no choice but to cooperate.
Let's do it this way.
You're in charge of this.
President Lin, there is one last thing. For this mobilization meeting, you absolutely need to show up. At least the student council mobilization, you have to be there. At Finance U, you can stay behind this and let Wang Ling take the lead. But before all city universities, these student council presidents will write work reports. They'll mention who they met with and who mobilized them. So you must step up this time. At least the first time must be so. That way, leaders will see your name in their reports, so that our company can carry out all kinds of business. It'll make everything much easier.
Exactly. I can stay low at Finance U because I like this life. But outside, absolutely not. You're right.
President, the city issued the document. I definitely need to deal with these schools. You're the president. You should also know other presidents, right?
What? You want me to call Nanjing U president?
Lin Yuan, huh?
Are you kidding me?
Aren't you a president too? We're in the same field, just a phone call.
How is that to say? We're from Jinan Finance U, Xianlin branch campus. It is still a second-tier university. Do you know what level the president of or Nanjing Normal U's president? What level is that?
Several levels between them.
If I call them, their secretary might not answer. That is how circles work. Different circles. You can't force your way in.
How do we do that? The city issued the document. They urged me to act quickly and make all the necessary preparations.
You need to find Salme. He is deputy director of investment promotion. He runs the district's business matchmaking and student startups. He deals with these schools' presidents and the logistics department, all of them.
That is right. How could I forget that?
President, have some tea.
Everyone, it is about time.
Dear leaders, thanks for coming despite busy schedules. Thank you all for your hard work. Today I've invited you here mainly to implement the promotion meeting for Taihua Swan of the Taihua Swan Group buying platform. Next, project leader Lin Yuan will brief you. Hello, principals. I'm Lin Yuan. You've all seen the city's directive. You've all seen it. The reason I'm here today, 3 things. I need your help. First, logistics access. We'll set up a local fruit distribution system. Trucks will come onto campus daily. I need security to let them through and designate a unloading area. Second, organizational cooperation. I'd like each principal to contact your student council president and give them a heads up so they can work with us. I'm a college entrepreneur. We're the same age, so communication should be easy. Third, this is a big favor. To quickly get things off the ground at each school, I hope you can allow us to recruit campus ambassadors on your campuses. In plain terms, that means picking the most popular. I'd like to ask them to promote us on campus radio and put up posters. That is clever. You young people really have sharp minds. Yeah, our school has a skewed male-to-female ratio. If you could bring over the most popular girl and set up a kind of partnership, then my engineering boys would be thrilled. They'll definitely support you.
Lin, go for it. Since this is a flagship project, spearheaded by Qixia District and pushed by Supervisor Xu, we old folks will lead the way in supporting it. Otherwise, next time at his meeting, he'll blame us again for not supporting him.
I've been the branch campus. It is the first time so many principals have sat in my conference room. When I went to the main campus for meetings, I could only sit in the back rows. Today, I'm finally riding on your coattails.
Principal, we're helping each other.
When you make a name for yourself and become a model of even the whole country's as a student entrepreneur, I'll be riding on your coattails.
Don't worry, Principal. This project will definitely exceed expectations. For venue coordination and the part-time staff, we'll do as discussed. One more thing. I need your campus bell to help us promote for on-the-ground marketing. And the campus heartthrob too. Also use the radio station to build hype. They get the radio station, but finding a campus bell or heartthrob, no school officially selects a campus bell or heartthrob. Most of the time, it is just student gossip. Are you supposed to someone good looking and ask him, hey, are you the campus bell?
Mr. Lai, I visited 6 schools today. All venue approvals went through. Cafeteria entrances and dorm first floors all have designated pickup zones.
NUS and Nanjing Tech have also signed. Way faster than expected.
Hello, I'm Lin Yuan. That is roughly the situation. I'd like to invite your school's campus bell to help with on-the-ground promotion and be a brand ambassador.
Mr. Lin, no need to look. My name is Chu Yuhan. I'm from Nanjing Normal University. I'm the student council. As for your campus bell, I should be the one. But, Mr. Lin, as a campus beauty coming forward to advertise for you, shouldn't you be paying me a salary?
Of course I will. As long as the results are good, we can talk about the money. How about this? Meeting tomorrow at 10 a.m. to get everyone together and have a kickoff. The student council from each school will all come. We'll finalize the process and the compensation for smooth workflow.
Okay, no problem. See you tomorrow.
If you're the bell, then I'm the campus heartthrob. Come in.
Mr. Lin, great news! Our Pro HDR 2.0 is blowing up in geek circles. Kevin Rose and Robert Scrum, these top reviewers, raved about it. Not only willing to take our promo, but they're even willing to be our long-term endorsers.
But you have to fly to the US to sign the contract.
Mr. Guo, I'm really busy. Just to sign a document, I had to fly halfway around the world. Can we sign online? Or fax works?
Mr. Lin, won't work. First, legal validity of cross-border is still not well established, especially when it comes to the intellectual property of court and endorsements. Transoceanic fax can only serve as an expression. What is legally binding must be paper originals, notarized. Second, for an entertainment blogger like A. Justin, wire him the money and he signs off. But Kevin Ross and Scholar are different. They're geeks from Silicon Valley. VC heavyweights. They're not just about the software.
You're the one who created the software. They're interested.
Interested in me.
Americans love garage culture and a geek spirit. They want to know what kind of genius could fit HDR into 1.8 seconds on an iPhone 3GS on 256 megabytes RAM.
It is less about money,
As it is
to befriend you.
they're testing the waters to see if there is for deeper investment down the road.
You're the boss, the company's soul. I don't get the code, can't represent you.
Then I'll go, alright?
Tomorrow at 10, I have a meeting with those Xiangling Student Council presidents. Once the meeting's over, I'll need to leave immediately. Destination, Silicon Valley.
Lin. From Jingnan Airport, no direct flight to SF. Drive or take the bullet train to Puxi Airport in Shanghai. From here, it takes about 3 to 4 hours. Then from Puxi to SF, a direct 11.5-hour flight. After landing, transfer to get to Silicon Valley. That means if you leave after tomorrow's meeting, you'll travel non-stop for nearly 20 hours.
Startups' early days are really tough.
No wonder the Lai Zhengs and Jack Ma, after success, all write autobiographies
About how hard they had it. When I finally achieve my goal and topple Alibaba, I'll write a memoir and brag. I understand.
Book the tickets.
The sooner, the better.
That girl is really pretty. Looks like
she's the one from the phone call yesterday. Nanjing Normal's campus beauty, Chu Yuhan. With that fate, she really deserves
the school beauty title, and then some.
All right, everyone, let's get ready for the meeting. In yesterday's phone call, we covered everything. The reason I asked you all here today is mainly to ask for your call with some on-campus
Promotional work.
Lin, you know, the so-called school beauty and heartthrob are actually just rumors students spread among themselves. No official recognition.
Where do we find them? Hard to control. This isn't easy to pull off. Don't stress over the titles.
Essentially,
What we're looking for is someone with campus influence.
someone who naturally has a
Among the students,
You just need to be responsible for making introduction. I won't let anyone help for free.
there is a promo budget.
So, Lin, how much budget are you offering?
500 a day.
That's pretty generous of you, Lin. All right, since you're so sincere, then this favor I'll agree to.
These days are too good a deal, with municipal docs greenlit all the way. We should take this chance to quickly unite the Jingnan University circle. But group buying, just for building political capital now, it's a springboard for getting policy support. We seem to have about 10 million in cash on hand. In front of those financial sharks, it's not even a rounding error. First mover advantage is gone, unless I was born 20 years earlier and started at the same as Mr. Ma and the others. Otherwise, in this winner-takes-all internet jungle, we don't even have a seat at the table. The only key to breaking through it is happening overseas. Plenty of opportunities now. Tesla is near bankruptcy. Neopsych is running around begging everyone. If I could dump tens of millions in, future returns hundreds of times. But I don't have that much. Next year, Bolo releases Bolo 4. If I could secure early cooperation on the underlying algorithms, like sleeping on a money printer. But that is even less realistic. A freshman from Huaguo without any Silicon Valley background trying to meet Sipu Chao. Even the front desk security won't let him through the door. Forget it. This thinking is useless. I should focus on what is in front of me.
Jesus. You are Lin?
Nice to meet you, gentlemen.
Lin, I'm so curious.
The current Bolo 3GS only has a measly 256 megabytes of RAM. How did you bypass the system's native ISP and complete multi-frame compositing in under 2 seconds?
It is not that mysterious, you two. I didn't try to challenge the limits of the hardware. I just changed the logic of data processing. Tile-based processing. The high-pixel photo split into tiny matrix blocks. The CPU only consumes the data it can handle, releases memory after each block. Meanwhile, I rewrote the underlying pointers so that multiple frames in memory directly perform color mixing instead of traditional software writing to storage and reading back.
Genius! This is definitely the future direction of mobile imaging.
This groundbreaking tech concept. Too much talk. I'll be in over my head. Some of it, I only know the gist. The technical details are unknown. If we give these top global geeks any inspiration, they might file patents first or create competing products. Then we'd be purely shooting ourselves in the foot. Loose lips sink ships. Know when to stop.
Mr. Lin, here.
Mr. Lin, you worked hard, but the upcoming schedule might be even tougher.
Even a mill dog doesn't work this hard. No rest for the weary.
10 days. Spinning like a top every day, rushing from meeting to meeting. I finally got all of over 100 universities and presidents, deans, and student council presidents on board. Finally, a break.
Mr. Lin, 10-day summary data is it. Far exceeds what we imagined. With those Silicon Valley picture driving it. The slogan, "Oh, the new world," completely blew. In just 1 week, we hit #1 on the US App Store, paid the chart, and 130. We crushed the second by a huge margin. Our daily downloads are of all 3 times theirs.
10 days, 5 million pure profit in the wild west of mobile internet in 2009 for an indie dev team. This is practically
a legendary money printer. Mr. Lin,
just the beginning.
With Christmas coming, North America will see a wave of upgrades, a ton of iPhone 3GS activations. I expect downloads to hit another peak.
Nice work, Guo. What about Raging Bird's numbers? Why not on this sheet? Did you run any ads for it?
Lin, Pro HDR's numbers lately have been growing like crazy. I've been glued to the servers, fine-tuning ad placements. So, that bird game.
I totally forgot.
Linzo, are we really going
on ads for this game?
Its retention is pretty mediocre. No need to waste the budget. This guy still doesn't believe
Raging Birds can hit.
But I can't just tell him this thing is going insane value down the road. Maybe even get a movie ad.
Looks like I'll have to sweet talk him. Guo, I know you're not sold. But you know what? This game means something special to me.
Special meaning?
It's the first project I ever invested in. It's also the starting point of our company. Back then, I was just starting out. Had nothing. When I see those little red birds, I see that version of myself who refused to settle, who wanted to smash through every obstacle. So it's not just a game.
It's my blood, sweat. It's my dream.
That scruffy bird has that deeper backstory.
I hope you can help me.
Make this dream real. Understood, Lin.
Don't worry. I'll get right on it and start brainstorming. Actually,
I've already got the ad copy in mind. One angle. Remember that ridiculously hard mode? I had Zhang whip up. Go on YouTube and find a few dedicated. A game review blogger. Just slip them some cash.
The 80 copy should say, I don't believe anyone can beat this game. Or, worldwide, only 1% of smart people can reach level 5. Brilliant! What gets to Westerners the most is when you challenge their intelligence. This title's super provocative. The effect will be great.
All right, get it done. I'll approve another $1 million budget. Keep pouring into ads. Need to capture the market fast.
Lin, Chief Lin.
Lin classmate Lin. I don't recall agreeing to promote for me at NUP. Then why did not student body president ask me when I'm coming?
The president last time joked around and asked if I could bring Endo News, campus beauty queen over. I casually said sure, and now look, the boast I made has come knocking on my door. That was my oversight. Miss Cha, would you be willing to do me this favor? Go to the University of Posts and help promote it. Of course. If you're willing, I won't treat you unfairly.
And how does Lin plan to not treat me unfairly?
More money. On top of the original 5, I'll add another 500. 1,000 a day. Paid daily.
Lin Yuan, are you saying I called you late at night just to have an excuse to ask you for money in your eyes? Is that the kind of person? Someone who only about the money?
I didn't mean it that way. My principle is every bit of hard work should have its corresponding value. Crass to talk money. How about this, classmates? As long as you're willing to help, consider it a favor. From now on, whenever, just name it. As long as it doesn't go against my principle, and as long as I, Lin Yuan, can do, I won't say a single word. How does that sound?
Now that sounds like something decent. Alright, going to manual isn't out of the question. Still pay the extra 500. Noted this condition, but for now, haven't figured out what I need your help with.
It is a deal.
President Li, preliminary calculation done of Forex revenue for the past 10 days. After the 30% cut, that goes to the Pineapple Store. Now, in Hong Kong, net profit in offshore is roughly $550, nearly 3.8 million yuan.
Good work.
But President Lin, we're facing a very tricky problem. This money, here in Hong Kong, how to get it back to the mainland?
Direct corporate transfer or send it to my personal account.
That is extremely difficult. In fact, it is basically impossible. Our country has strict Forex controls. Via personal account, annual per person settlement limit is only $50,000. Need over a dozen IDs to do it in small increments. If the Forex Bureau catches wind, freeze your account. Via corporate account, that is even more troublesome. Our current company, a pure domestic private firm, with no foreign investment back, not a joint venture. If suddenly from overseas a huge sum of USD comes in, the bank will freeze it. They'll ask you to provide a trade contract, a customs declaration. We sell virtual software. There is no way to declare it as traditional trade.
No other way.
There is. Via an underground bank. They wire the US to their HK account. And on this side, they give you RMB. I wouldn't recommend it. First, the fees are extremely high, usually around 3% and 5%. Second, that is money laundering, and it is illegal if it goes wrong. Lose the money and end up in jail.
No. So what is the legal way to go?
The Commerce Bureau and the Foreign Exchange Administration, main entity in Hong Kong, sales in Europe and America. That in itself exploiting forex and tax loopholes to do it legally and legitimately as company profits. The most proper way is attracting foreign investment.
That is, have that Hong Kong offshore company as a foreign investor come back to China to set up a wholly foreign-owned enterprise or partner with our company, form a joint venture, use that USD as registered capital. Then through daily operating expenses, equipment purchases, etc., convert that money legally and compliantly into domestic usable funds.
Yes, but the policy details and approval process, I'm not sure either. Because before only domestic accounts, foreign investment is complicated. I have to make a special ask the relevant department.
Sister Han, go ahead and take care of your stuff. I'll handle this.
Xiaolin, how's work going these days? Any difficulties?
Everything's smooth over at the university.
Do you need my help?
I came to you because I wanted to ask about something else. Setting up a foreign invested enterprise. What's the general process for that?
Kid, why are you suddenly asking about this? This involves big issues on foreign investment tax.
Didn't I tell you? My company's products distributed overseas. It's a partnership. Now we've made some progress. I wanted to ask, if my company faces funding issues, and I want to bring those US dollars back into the company account, what steps do I need?
It's great. You're thinking ahead. Foreign exchange, no matter how much, is a feather in the cap for the district's investment attraction. The process can be tough, or it can be simple. First, file with the Commerce Bureau the approval certificate for foreign invested. Then go to the industry and to get the business license. After that, head to open a foreign exchange capital account. Once that money comes in, you can't just cash it out freely. It has to be set per the purpose you declare. Of course, the trickiest part is actually the tax.
Since you're interested, when you really have, that means someday I'll set up a meeting for you. I invited the deputy director, Chao Chilo,
Out for dinner. Foreign enterprise taxes, incentives, and capital entry verification. They're all under his jurisdiction. With his guidance, you'll save yourself a lot of trouble.
Brother Song, you and Director Zhao, are you close?
Pretty good. Old friend. We used to be in the same department, worked together for years. We go way back.
All right, Brother Song. Got it. Once I finish this period, I'll still need you to help set up an introduction.
Sure. You should first get the too good deal that rolled out across the whole city. That is your top priority.
Great. This is exactly what I want. In just half a month, 4.2 million US dollars. That is nearly 28 million yuan. Baotao Butler is tied to the Alibaba ecosystem. Anyone could copy it anytime. This time, ProHDR is a completely independent core asset that we truly own. As for Angry Birds, the download curve has barely changed. Is it because ProHDR sucked up all the traffic and media attention? Or did the butterfly effect really alter the timeline? Since I've been reborn, every time I flap my wings, things are bound to change. Still, Too Good a Deal has already started to impact fruit shops. Around every school in Jingnan, fruit shop business is cut in half. The owners now would love to skin me alive. But outdated models are bound to be phased out. Complaining won't solve anything.
Lin, listen. Great news. A municipal award.
What award?
That Baotao manager, you worked on that. The monthly transaction exceeded 50 million. Didn't the leadership submit that report to the city? It got approved. You've been named for the Jingnan City and Young Talent Award. This is a city-level honor.
Get yourself ready. Next week, you'll represent our and receive the award at the Grand Auditorium. Reporters from the city and provincial TV state will all come to interview you. You need to draft a speech right away. Don't you dare embarrass our district.
Brother Song, could I skip accepting the award? Or could I send someone else from my company to accept it on my behalf? Is that okay?
Have you lost your mind, kid? Do you have any idea how many people in the system would kill for a city-level honor like this, but can't get it no matter how hard they try? That certificate hanging in your company lobby would be a huge point of pride.
Bah!
The city leaders themselves personally meet you at the ceremony. I really don't get what you tech guys and young people are thinking. What is to hide from? If it were me, I'd be itching to fly over right now to get it.
I'll go, okay. I'll follow your plan, Brother Song.
Oh yeah?
Mr. Lin, what is up?
The city gave me a science and technology innovation. They want me to speak on stage. Teach me how to write an acceptance speech.
Mr. Lin, that is not hard. There is a standard template. First of all, It must be a thank you.
Thank the leadership for their care and profound guidance. Without the leadership's direction, you wouldn't have today's achievements.
And then?
The middle part must follow this year's major policies, the scientific outlook and transformation of economic development mode. You say your internet software is precisely in line with the call to rejuvenate the country through science.
Continue.
Finally, make a statement. Say you'll stay rooted in Jingnan, building your hometown's economy and doing your part.
Too complicated. Just write the script for me directly. I'll read from it when the time comes.
Understood. I'll email it within 2 hours.
Hello, Director.
Lin, hope I'm not disturbing your work.
Here is the thing. In early January, at our Nanda campus, a very high-level Internet Ecosystem Development Symposium. Those coming this are all heavyweight guests. Mr. Ma from Alibaba, Mr. Li from Baidu. They will all give keynote speeches on the future development of the district office. Secure the spot for you.
Let me attend too.
Yes. As one of the district's college student entrepreneurship representatives, you'll sit in the front row, and there is QAA. Didn't you previously have deep cooperation with Apple? You even turned over 50 million. Take this opportunity to ask him more at the meeting, interact with him, and catch up on old time.
With this connection, it will definitely bring huge benefits for your future.
Lovely catching up. If it were possible, I want to swing at Alibaba. Yes, Commissioner. Thanks for your guidance, Commissioner. I won't let this opportunity slip. However, this symposium does give me an opportunity. Since he is coming, I can't just sit there empty-handed. Jingnan City's university resource rank in the top 3, but we can't keep internet companies here. Our neighbor Hangzhou has Alibaba, Shenzhen has Tencent. The city has been pushing hard to build software parks and tech parks, with tax breaks and subsidies. That is why, when the report showing monthly turnover of 50 million submitted, the city gave it special approval. I came in first place.
Now, please, the recipient of the second annual Jingnan Youth Talent Award on behalf of the award winner, student Lin Yuan.
Thanks for the leadership's care. Following the scientific development concept, we'll stay rooted in Jingnan, letting the rich first help the rest. Student Lin Yuan, your speech was excellent. I'm curious, when you created Baotao Guanjie, what was the original intention and idea behind that software? I remember this guy. I think he is Chen Zhaimi. He does internet labor outsourcing. Met him once at a meeting.
It is very simple. Back then, I noticed sellers on e-commerce platforms were struggling with backend management and order process. It was extremely inefficient. So if you could use a new programming algorithm to bundle up all those tedious tech and solve them, helping sellers reduce costs, that would be a huge market demand. I see.
But today, there are 5 award winners. The other 4 have spent years working in physical technology and core technology. But you, as a freshman, because you came in first, everyone knows it is because your report mentioned a monthly revenue of 50 million. But how come I've heard in the industry that Alibaba officially unilaterally banned and ended the partnership, since it is a product banned by a major company? That means the software itself has flaws or violates rules. May I ask, Lin, is your issue with Alibaba resolved now? Chen Zhaiming has malicious intent. He is hinting to city leaders, my 50 million achievement is a banned product that violates rules. If I, in this setting, angrily curse out Alibaba for burning bridges, word will reach Daheng City immediately. Given Alibaba's size now, I have no leverage to fight back. So I can't curse at them. And I can't admit there is any conflict with Alibaba.
General Chen, your information source
might be a bit misled.
Is that right?
First, let me correct one thing. There is no conflict between me and Alibaba at all. As everyone knows,
iterations and updates
of internet are very fast. Back then, we were a third-party supplement to Alibaba's ecosystem,
providing a transitional solution. Now, Alibaba invested heavily and developed its own backend management tool. The official infrastructure is complete. This third-party software of ours has completed its historical with a perfect ending. So, we ended our cooperation very amicably and handed the market back to the official platform. This isn't a ban. This is a healthy transition of the industry ecosystem.
President Chen, you in traditional outsourcing, so you might not be familiar with the fast iteration and the life cycle of internet products that retire after, but that is okay. We're both developing our businesses, so I can teach you more later. I see.
Then I wish your next project, Lin, great success all the way. Thank you, President Chen, for your kind words.
Hello, Director. Xiaoling.
You just got back from receiving. You've worked hard. At the city meeting earlier, I heard that econ you collaborated on with Ali has been temporary. Is that true?
I see.
The internet industry, well, it evolves fast. I don't really understand it either. But if it is on hold, so be it. Young people, you should look ahead. At the district meeting the other day,
Didn't you make that bold statement about creating another Ali? Right here in our district, I've been taking that seriously. You know. Director, rest assured.
I currently have several products that I developed independently. The numbers are looking pretty good. I'm confident that in the future, I can contribute good.
Let's leave it at that. You go ahead and get back. That is how it is.
Beneath that warm and gentle veil of reality, it is all just naked exchanges of interests. Once your usefulness drops to zero, or fails to meet their expectations, everyone will instantly put on a different face. Xu Weiguo's phone call seems like concern, but it is actually testing the waters. Xu Weiguo thinks I'm just making empty promises, but he doesn't know ProHDR has already climbed to #1 on the global paid charts. This offshore company has no equity connection with Jingnin's Lai technology. I'm already caught in the eye of the storm. If I don't move forward, I'll fall. I have to speed up again and achieve more results. The game I just posted on the forum is
Your world. What? You want to buy my game? Dude, are you serious?
Of course.
But this game of mine doesn't even have an official version yet. It is just a test version I randomly post on the indie game forum. It is purely something I coded in my spare time after work for my own entertainment.
But I really appreciate your vision. I think this game is super cool. I intend to buy it. Buy the complete underlying code and full IP. You can come work as my game producer. The company is in China. It is a bit far from your hometown. You can choose to stay in Europe and work remote. In the next 10 years, the highest mountain will only be one. That is your world. Microsoft later acquired this game for $2.5 billion, dominating globally. Sales charts. In his previous life, Marcus posted the underlying code on forum, which blew up the geek community. It directly became a gladiator arena for world's top geeks. Stunning mods were created, forcibly lifting a crude little game onto an unassailable pedestal. But what I'm buying isn't just these pixel blocks. Hosting rights to this geek. After I lock it down, all I need to do, invest a team of dozens to dive deeper into the underlying logic, building and optimizing. Then I can hold this ecosystem firmly in my own hands.
All right. Though it sounds unbelievable, almost like a dream, this money really can dramatically improve my life. I agree.
Pleasure, Marcus.
Pleasure.
Contract signed. IP secure. Your world is indeed the future's greatest game. But in my past life, that game, a massive hit everywhere. Angry Skyburst. In this life, I released it early. Yet in major app stores, it faded into obscurity. I, this reborn butterfly, have completely disrupted this space-time. Those events that were once bound to happen. In this, my timeline, will they happen as scheduled? Throwing $500,000. What did I really? Future $10 billion empire. Or a pile of rotting mosaic code in my hands. Doesn't matter, since I'm at the table. No turning back my chips. Everyone's worked non-stop these months. Good work. Luckily, the outcome is good. Currently, our company, our monthly revenue and profit are very impressive. I've called everyone here today, hoping you can offer your opinions on the company's future direction. Speak freely, good or bad. Even those wild, out-of-the-box ideas in your heads are welcome. After all, one's view and way of thinking is limited. Pooling our collective wisdom is necessary. Then I won't say no. First point, I strongly suggest the company immediately expand hiring. Given our current business volume and the revenue scale, it is surprising we're so few. But I alone can only focus on the overseas side. As for the domestic market, I just returned to China not long ago, so I'm not very familiar with how things work. But I do know one thing, population base, right there. As you saw in news, 2008, global financial crisis just passed. Europe and America are still recovering, but what we experienced was relatively less effective. And the government's $4 trillion stimulus is being fully implemented. In the next few years, the domestic economy will definitely enter incredible growth period. Second point, I experienced in North America their newly tested 4G network. It is so fast compared to current 3G, many times faster. Mr. Lee, once infrastructure catches up, 4G available on mobiles, plus our country's world-leading capacity, smartphone prices will drop to rock-bottom prices. By then, mobile internet devices will completely revolutionize existing internet landscape. Impressive. Me holding the script, a reborn person with a script. This is normal for me. But Guo Yifan, actually, in the winter of 2009, merely through the North American test network, domestic macro policies accurately predicted the coming years. Mobile internet, underlying logic of big explosion, always trips me up. In this world, there is never a shortage of smart people, let alone capable people. I agree with your view. Go on. So, President Lin, our star product is indeed the Pro HDR, but the pace of internet iteration is too fast. I suggest allocating some profits, set up a VC department, or a strategic investment department. President Lin, we are in the domestic market. Information isolated. It is hard to be the first to access Silicon Valley or global, the latest technology feedback. We need to go global to invest in the next, even the next 10 projects that could change rules. Your idea is practical and hits the nail on the head. This is also something I've been thinking about recently. Sister Han, do you have anything to add?
President Lin, these past few months I wanted to discuss this with you, but you're so busy. And in between, there were Ali forcibly ends cooperation, unexpected incidents like that. My issue to raise aligned with General Manager Guo. Capital use efficiency. Our account funds have been sitting idle for a long time. Take that project, monthly revenue, over 50 million, even though it was terminated. 2/3 of those have been sitting in the corporate without generating any real return. Plus, now with the explosion of offshore USD revenue has reached a truly staggering idle money in account is losing value. Sister Han is right to criticize that.
I really overlooked that. All right. Draft a plan. President Zhang. I've been watching you hold back. Tech Department input. President Lin.
I do have something to say. First of all, the tech department is doing way too seriously. Don't laugh, everyone. The salary our is absolutely top-notch across the entire, but on a daily basis, aside from maintaining the backend of Takuswa, we have nothing to do. We're bored out of our minds, except for those late nights when we were rushing out. And even then, all the core underlying algorithms by you alone, President Lin.
The rest of us just lent a hand, ran some tests. President Lin,
I hope you can assign us more work. Set up more new projects, develop more new products. Otherwise, the tech
feels like we don't. Don't worry, you'll have plenty of work soon.
Things are going to get busy. And when that happens, hope you stop complaining, giving you less work. Because President Guo said, the internet world is about to usher in a disruptive change. Whoever seizes opportunity first will be the one to stand firm in the future.
President Lin.
I also have some opinions.
President Lin, let me report. Lately, I've been going to the university town and the fruit market every day, and I noticed a troubling sign. At our supply channels, unfamiliar faces lately asking about our shipment volume. Not only that, even the college students, our part-timers, pumped for information privately. Someone is secretly tracking our daily order data and profit margin. So I can confidently say, no later than next spring, our cost-effective model will definitely be completely copied in other provinces. Imitators will flood in. Second point, President Guo mentioned, is the company structure. I personally, no marketing background, but I handle everything from ground-level promotions to back-end settlement. To put it bluntly, if the company were just a small workshop scraping by, that would be fine. Saves money. But now, our company's profits are clearly no longer small-time stuff. People might think that government institutes are bloated with way too many departments. But actually, from admin perspective, every functional department has specific purpose. Our company's most valuable asset right now is that you presently directly command with flat structure, with extremely high.
Also, Wang Ling has running around with me and has made great progress. He can handle hardship. But I suggest, next expansion phase, let him stay in marketing to get more hands-on experience and build a solid foundation.
Guangming, summary spot on. Hit the nail on the head. Now that the issues are on the table, let me set the direction. Going forward, company's core strategy. First, enter gaming industry. Not just 2 existing titles. As long as funds allow, I'll roll it out across the board. I can give you a preview. Our flagship product, Pro HDR, within less than a month of launch. Net profits, near 30 million. You all must wonder why I'm telling you this. It is because tech department, except you Mr. Zhang, others' skills average. When I originally brought you on board, it was because I saw you as blank slates. I want you become company core. Become after future expansion, the candidate leaders of each tech team. So, tech department backbone. Feel more urgency. The tech department, large-scale hiring soon. I hope everyone move forward with me and build this department up. In the future, target international market. Top overseas programmers will join us. Starting today, not only improve coding, but also English speaking are up to par. Our future focus, definitely not domestic. If one wants to improve, they must keep learning. Look at me. I don't know much. At today's meeting, didn't Sister Han Xiu call me for having idle funds? Here with us, we don't do that fake, super bureaucratic talk. The company's future expansion will be beyond everyone's imagination. So I hope none of you fall behind. You're my first employees. I hope everyone here will be in leadership roles.
All right. That is all for today's meeting. Meeting adjourned. Everyone back to your... Get ready to work.
The company is about to grow rapidly, and headcount expansion. I have to establish authority within my team first. Can't get too close, but you can't be too distant either. As boss, find the right balance. Not only everyone in the company, including myself, all need to keep learning. President Joe, I need a group of people, specifically technically skilled game dev programmers who can hit the ground running, mainly focus on Java. No low-level physics engines. People who can refactor would be ideal. That requirement isn't easy to find. In the current gaming market, should be plenty of ready talent. For example, 10th City lost Monster World agency rights, major layoffs, and internal turmoil. And at Shengtai, there should also be a lot of veterans looking to switch jobs.
Lin even knows that.
Help me poach them. As for salary, I can beat their current package, a straight 30 to 50% raise.
Lin Zong, I can handle this. You've got quite an appetite. The 10th City and Shengtai's people, spoiled by big companies, relying just on the salary increase, may not win them over. Any additional conditions?
Terms, negotiable. If they have real skills, stock options, dividends, project bonuses, We can offer all that. Only one requirement: solid technical skills and strong personal integrity. They must come and work. No big company heirs. Besides programmers, also need a top HR person who, in very short time, set up the company structure and compensation system. Also, I need a top marketing manager, someone who has handled campaigns with tens of millions budget. They'll oversee domestic operations. You really are impressive, Lin. Ninth Nation and Shengda are undergoing personnel changes. I also have some resources. HR and marketing director. I'll sift through, screen from my talent pool for you. Your request will handle ASAP. Just wait for my good news. The sooner, the better. Xiaolin, you're here. How have things been lately? Rollout at university is going smoothly. Thanks to Song, everything's going smoothly. Our university pilot program has run exactly 1 month. The total revenue for the first month, just under 8 million. Even with many universities still in the early stages of not fully unleashed yet. Conservative estimate next year's annual sales target should easily exceed around 60 million. Some logistics issues we ran into and handover problems with the student union. I've already arranged and resolved everything. All the data and the materials have been finalized. Brother Song, what do you think? Can we go ahead and report this to leadership?
The data is very solid. This management report is good. But Shaolin, I don't get you anymore.
What is wrong?
Back at that meeting, you stood in front of all those leaders and shouted $1 trillion market slogan. But look at this. Too good deal. At the current scale, even if we take over all the universe, at most we're looking at a few hundred million in turn.
That is right.
And on top of the gross margin on your group buying, you give a little here and take a little there. Then after you deduct operating costs, the net profit you end up with probably isn't much. To put it bluntly, as things stand, this is hardly a disruptive internet innovation. It is essentially using government red hat documents to squeeze out all traditional fruit vendors around the universities, forcing them to call what little money you're scraping together. That is a huge gap from the $1 trillion market you talk.
Director, you're right. This is just a transitional product that makes hard-earned money. The core issue right now is hardware penetration. Smartphones came out, but aren't widespread. They're too expensive. Most people still access mainly through computers. But think about it. How many households have a computer and know how to use it?
Right now, the main user base can only be college students. High schoolers face college exam pressure. Parents and schools ban computer use. While most middle-aged and elderly can't even recognize all the keys on it, let alone shop online. Without a big enough internet user base, many of my strategies can't roll out. I have to wait. Wait for the market's hardware to catch up. Wait for that era when everyone can go online anytime to finally arrive.
Actually, I have new, disruptive features ready to launch. But right now, the technical skills of my students don't meet the requirements. So I just went to a headhunting firm today, ready to spend big on a major overhaul. Just hold on a little. Give me some time.
Okay. As long as you're clear on that. Then I'll take your material and submit it upward first. Once city leaders' schedules open up, you can report to them in person. One more thing. In mid-January, that internet symposium at Nanjing University, it is confirmed. I know there have been some unpleasantness between you two, but I need to remind you. At this symposium, Mr. Ma from Alibaba will personally attend and speak. No matter what private conflicts you have, at an event where the whole province's meeting is present, you must show respect.
Brother Song, don't worry. I know what I'm doing. Back at the city commendation ceremony, I already spoke about the Alibaba matter. At the end of the day, I don't blame him, nor do I hate him. My own strength is lacking. I'm not as good as others. There is no one to blame.
Xiaoliang, my own path hasn't been easy either. There are things I shouldn't say. Maybe this analogy isn't right, but a barking dog never bites. If one day you can actually go toe-to-toe with Ali, nah.
Brother Song, I'll be going now. I've never been a magnanimous and upright gentleman. I'm a true small-minded man. A small man seeks revenge without wasting a moment. This symposium is a very good opportunity. Just wait. Wait a little more. It won't be long.